All right, all right, all right. Hello. They are hopping in very late because I've been trying to troubleshoot a lot of technical issues, but we're finally getting in. So, a few things aren't working exactly right. I'm not going to have my time, but at least I can still see chat and our to-do list. But I think we're ready to go. There's also this thing above my map at the moment. There's like a little debug menu floating, but here we go. And one final check to make sure everything's working. Oh. Dang it. I don't know what's been going on with my internet lately. Not having the greatest of connection. Hopefully that should stabilize out soon. But alright, we're gonna hop in there. And, yeah, they forgot nameplates. Should probably use the radio. Hello, hello, this is Elpizo on the radio. Is anyone else up here?
We're in the meeting room right now, Elpizo, if you want to come join us.
Very good, on my way.
Okay.
Stream still buffering a bit. Dang it. Oops, wrong thing there. Not sure why it's doing that. Guess we'll just have to roll with it for now. Lots of scuff today.
Can we handle the fire spirits though?
We can handle doing another contract with Masaru and not them knowing about.
Yeah, but what stops them from skipping over us and going to Masaru is the problem. Like we got to assume they're going to use brain cells, and they're going to go like, oh, we'll just go talk to Masaru about this, you know. Otherwise, you know, our plan will fall apart, and we just potentially get Masaru a business deal instead.
Yeah. I don't know. Hello.
Hello. What have I missed so far?
Good morning. Nothing much. Just talking about what's going on in the wasteland, and if you want to fill Marana in about the meeting that you had with Hadwin.
Righty. So the plan so far is that I brought it by the council that perhaps we can increase the state of Scraptown and bring in more corporate assets and help build up the economy. The idea was to go to each of the corporations and think of a small type of job that can help be put down there that the local denizens can help run. That way we can start giving credits into the environment.
To give them jobs instead of just creating more jobs for our own corporation.
That is fair, but we can't handle every avenue.
I mean, I don't think I think they're handling every avenue themselves relatively decent down there, considering they're still around and alive. So we'd probably just, my suggestion would just to be focused on anything that would bring us money instead of bringing other corporations down there, because as soon as we start doing that, then they're more than likely going to start fighting us over every little tidbit, and then Union will get involved, and then it becomes a whole mess.
Indeed. The idea still needs some refining.
Was there any immediate goals from working with Scraptown? Any like obvious benefits from Geb?
The potential of having the increased mobility with the landing pad was one, as well as perhaps gaining more ease of access to certain assets that they might have.
I would assume hunting in the wasteland is pretty good. If not, there might be some exotic things out in the wasteland that would be easier to transport up and down if we had landing pad. Instead of having to go all the way up like an elevator and through the row and stuff. It's also easier to transport. Thing is that it's an investment now, but then later down the line, it can reap a lot more benefits from having that ease of access. If we need to bring not just troops or medical support, like any of that stuff, but also just raw materials too. Taking raw materials from upper city, like an upper city transport, all the way down to Scraptown is a nightmare, especially with no safe landing.
I radioed back.
Hello? I don't know, apparently they radioed back and we never heard from them again. I don't know.
Unsure.
That sounded like Fred, I guess. I don't know, maybe if they're at the gate, hopefully they can press the button that somebody's at the gate, Oh well.
Letty, was there anything else I missed before I came in?
Someone
really,
from
just
Avalon said that they wanted to talk to you. I don't know what this contract is with Avalon and what they say, the Galactic Union as well.
Yeah, it was a small dog. What was their name again? They were the Avalon.
That is Dr.
head,
Phobos. They are the planetary CEO.
Phobos. Okay. Phobos. Okay, yeah. Planetary CEO. Yeah. So yeah, probably need to talk to them urgently about whatever that is. I'm trying to remember. I think I know, but I'm a little bit space lagged today and yesterday, so I'm a little out of it. Sorry. I think you did tell me about what was going on with that.
Perhaps not. I believe it came up yesterday. The idea is that Avalon would like to cooperate with us to get some fabricators down into one of the rows. Give a bit of a test for an idea of putting a system into the sewers to make more clean water and clean air. It would get rid of the stench that's down there, and there's the potential ability to put passive smells into the air of food to help get prices up and have more of an interest.
So it needs Union. Okay, I can see why Union would need to be involved.
Indeed. I believe that
yeah, so I think, did you get the signature from Union? That was what they were asking about. Apparently some signature approval will go ahead.
That was what was needed today. They should be stopping by at some point.
Yeah, Phobos came by, yeah, but the Union has not come by. So you might need to chase them down, because Phobos seemed a little impatient with the whole ordeal, and might go to the other corporations to call union meetings. So if you wanted to do that without a union meeting, definitely
of course,
push that today.
I know that the governor needed to speak with the mayor of Row 32. But I'm unsure if that was done already.
Well, I think I know what that's about, so I'm going to go handle that.
Very good.
Well, I think we should go handle that, since I believe we were pretty arm in arm yesterday, so there's no need to fill in each other of anything.
I agree.
Unless you have something, of course.
I believe that most of the updates should form throughout the day.
Okay. Well, I'll probably be doing same old, going to the Undercity to find out about this grove that Marana told me about, and then Wasteland to see any new plants or Hadwin updates. Same with the whole cyborg thing going on, so.
So I'm gonna steal a drink real quick. There we go. And everything's still looking good. Alright. Ah.
Yeah, we'll be handling
Greetings, Miss Sarah.
3 visits in 1.
Yep.
Oh, hey, it's the
Hello,
fancy
hello
guy.
there.
Hello.
Good luck.
Greetings,
Oh, this guy
Mr.
jumps on things.
Elpizo.
Don't jump on anything
Yes, sir.
here and break your leg.
Yeah, don't jump on anything. Be on your best behavior, Kenneth.
Well, if you do break it, you're
God.
gonna pay for it. So.
Yeah.
I am here
I'm
for a bit
poor,
of
I can't
a
pay for your
system
ass.
update,
Okay, with some-
and
somebody
also
broke
to
something.
acquire a order invoice. The Grindstone wishes to purchase a few items, mainly furniture and cigarettes for
We just
Miss
got here and
Sasiaki.
you're already giving us a bad impression.
I see.
So Elpizo, I think I'll handle
No.
Fred's upgrades, and then you can handle those
Of
two.
course. Are you gentlemen both
Basically.
ready?
And then we'll get the
If
order
so,
in afterwards.
follow me.
Yeah, it's,
Though I believe with
oh,
the
yes, of
cigarettes
course,
and the
of course.
furniture, those might have to be separate
Let's go.
bills as a
Ooh la la.
say
Oh, that's a,
with the Grindstone
it's bigger than the arena. Holy shit.
Indeed.
They got an office. They got a lab. They got a lab. They got a whole lab.
I think most corporations have labs. That's
Yeah, but like,
They,
I
like,
haven't been
design
to any
things.
corporation, so I'm being amazed by everything. Let me enjoy this. This is a lot, okay? Fuck.
I certainly hope that it stacks up to the grandeur of your arena.
Ah, we're just a fucking. You could polish it shit all you want, but it's still shit.
I suppose.
I've always seen this in movies, but like,
Feel free to
Why
pick
shit?
whichever
Why
side
do
you wish.
I mean, I think just sitting closer is probably better, Grabble,
you know what?
for
I'm gonna do
conversating.
what no one else has done. Yep. All right, I'm ready. Let's talk.
That's fair. So, I was able to speak with Trident about the possible deal that we had spoken of before. And there is something that I have in the works. I already have a contract written up and have spoken with Trident about it, and they are willing to provide the appliances needed for the deal. The only caveat is that, of course, that the equipment will only be allowed to be used during these shows, and that Trident will be able to keep an eye on how the equipment is used.
Well, of course it would be used during the arena and stuff like that, and only in the arena, because you can't move that much heavy equipment that easily, but, having them regulate it, then that means I have to, like, make reports every time I add something into the system.
Oh, that won't be necessary. It will be more that they will
Oh.
have access to recordings of the shows.
And nothing else.
Indeed.
Hmm. And this kind of, so they have this kind of equipment that they could just plug in and all that stuff.
Indeed.
No mind reading, no none of that.
Of course. It should give you full access to all the things that you'll need for it.
I'll be honest. What's the catch? This sounds a little bit too good. What is the catch?
I believe I know the catch.
Spit it out
Elpizo,
then.
you mentioned access to recordings, right?
Indeed. Trident will have the right to look over recordings of what is used with their equipment.
And possibly somewhere in that contract, rights to sell the footage. Or broadcast.
Perhaps. Do you believe that this would be an issue?
Only thing I ask is that they, if they're going to publish something, and at least run it by us for approval.
If that is the case, perhaps we could have a meeting with Trident if you'd wish to discuss any particulars.
What do you think, Kennethan?
Well, we're in a corpo space, so it wouldn't hurt to go by corpo rules and try and arbitrate it. Figure out what works best for both parties. Rather than going through approval for us, I think the easiest route that would possibly benefit all parties, less red tape, would be we get a small share of whatever profits if they do sell that footage or broadcast it.
That would be nice.
That would secure long-term income for the arena, because that would be... Trident is, that's galactic.
Indeed. I do believe if that is the case, then we should have this discussion with Trident.
Yeah. Last thing I need is us getting fucked over in some kind of way. And I know you wouldn't want us to get fucked over because you're our partner, and if we are getting fucked over, that's your business asset getting fucked.
Of course.
So I at least know that this deal isn't the worst thing ever, but yeah, a little bit of polishing.
Details need to be ironed out, but on its face, I mean, I don't know much about the technology side, so that's your department, Grabble.
I only know holograms. I'm not a huge techie. I only know what I know how to do.
Perhaps. But, if that is the case, would you be willing to head over to Trident with me right now?
Sure. I mean, I have a business venture I have to get to in a couple minutes, so if we could hurry up.
Of course. In that case, please follow me.
Yep.
Goodness, I still need to slip into things.
I'm gonna be honest with you, sir. That sign really takes me in for a spin. All I read is Geber Gabar.
Gebburger Gabar.
That is what it says.
What's a Gebburger?
Well, it's our brand of burger.
Burger.
It's something that we sell at our Get Bar.
Makes sense. Self-explanatory. Solid
Indeed.
marketing.
Geber Gabar. Let's go. I have an idea when we show up, Canada, but I feel like I may get shot for doing so.
So I would recommend not.
I would say the same.
You know, we come. You know, we just pull up, there's gas everywhere, smoke filling the area, and then we just come through the smoke. Oh, come on, these people love shows. I'll put on a show for them.
That is fair.
Possibly when asked for an introduction, we could give a demonstration of your tech and my...
No one likes it when it's predictable. Everyone loves surprises. You know, if we ring that bell and we just sit here and there's smoke, they're gonna be like, "Oh my God, what's happening?" And then they're gonna come and investigate, and then the smoke disperses, and then we're here.
So they'll probably just call security, because that's what I'd do if I was a corporate guy in an office. No offense, Elpizo.
Perhaps.
What do you think? Smoke or no smoke?
No smoke.
I would go without for now.
You're both barring. Fine. No smoke, no smoke. And then I put an explosion over there. Nah, I'm not doing that.
No, that's probably even worse.
That'll really cause a ruckus. What are these people? They're so slow.
They're doing business.
Yeah, and so am I.
We're kind of an unscheduled appointment, so...
And they should have someone that's capable of meeting with us since we're unpredictable. I'm a very unreasonable man, and you know this, Kenneth.
Grabble, all that I ask is that before you sign anything, we read it over.
Are you saying I make bad deals?
No, I'm saying you have the potential to make a bad deal. Anyone does. That's why you read contracts.
Okay. I mean, he already went through most of it. All we're doing is saying, hey, give us a bit of money when you make a video or something.
Well, if that's their intention.
What else would a company that makes entertainment and shit do with a video of a fucking arena battle? What would they do?
Beats me. That's why I don't work at Trident.
You work in the entertainment business. You should have this mindset, Kenneth. Holy
yes,
shit.
The base level me would go with what we've already discussed, is that they would use that footage for both broadcast, on demand, sell it galaxy-wide, which, huge market. But, you never know what someone will do. There could be something unpredictable, like you. You always talk about unpredictable.
Was that the transmission, Mirana?
Unpredictable.
Well, you gotta be unpredictable.
Yeah, this is from Fred. Don't worry about it.
You think they get
well,
to
then
the top by being predictable?
We predict it. We gotta predict it. That's what we do. We predict it. I predicted it right now.
Go ahead, chess master.
All right, predicting.
This is not a good prediction, okay? I told you explicitly not to do this.
I'll probably end up waiting out
I'm
here
not
while
doing
you go in there,
anything.
then.
Oh shit. Do you work
Sounds
here?
No, but I have business here.
Okay, so I still save it. I save it. I wait and save it.
Okay, just tell me which ones you put down.
I don't know.
Is there any traverse?
Kenneth, don't you remember?
On this line?
I could put down whichever one I want, whenever I want.
I think that's fine.
See these little dots? That's the preloader.
You know, it's the only
I
one
could set them to whatever.
But let me know
Smoke
which
screen?
ones you...
Ninja stars? Rats? I got rats now. You want ants? I got ants now.
No.
You want ants? Is that what you want?
Not here. Back at the arena.
Okay, then I
Listen,
already have
listen,
one
Grab,
that we will
listen,
use.
Listen,
Yeah?
listen.
Yeah?
We don't want to
Yeah?
show them our
Yeah?
whole hand.
Okay, yeah.
If we show them too much of our stuff, they might just try to steal it. We gotta keep it on the down low. What we can do, show them the base level, make them interested.
They're going to be watching recordings of us doing our shit.
Yes,
They're going to
and
find out.
That's the bump up. We don't start with a showstopper in business.
It's not a showstopper when I have an arsenal of showstoppers.
Haven't you ever negotiated a contract before?
I don't mind either way.
No.
Wait, you don't fight. So yes, of course you haven't.
I just need to
I do
remember
fight.
that-
I fought like 2 days
Okay,
in a row.
I meant you don't fight in the arena. You don't like sign contracts for fights.
Yeah, because I'm not stupid. I'm not gonna go in there and get my ass kicked. I'm small. On the one, I'm
Yes.
dead.
So I've signed contracts before. Sometimes you gotta butter.
20 is not their
Bitch.
radio.
Eh,
20 is my radios.
I think they're dead. I think the
My
whole
The
company
problem
died.
just not
stupid
there.
guys only
They're all
call my
dead.
channel. Now they're making fun of me for it.
That's a bit hyperbolic.
If they don't show up, I'm gonna leave some explosions. There's gonna be pew pew pew. And they're gonna freak out, be like,
don't.
"Oh my God, what's happening?" And they're gonna think that there's explosions, and then that's where I come into play, and I go, "Ha ha ha! I tricked you." And then they're gonna feel stupid.
And then they send down what? Maybe a hit squad because they think you exploded their front or tried to.
But they didn't. But no damage happened. Why would they come and kill me if nothing happened?
So what are you two doing away from the arena?
Business. Yeah.
Business.
Business. My business? Hey, he's business. And he is not business, but he's doing business. And I'm doing business. Are you doing business?
Yes. He looks like he reminds me of a manga I used to read when I was a little girl.
Yeah, the concept and
He is a man.
stylizations of henshin heroes go far and wide. They pervade all forms of media.
Oh, what was that old hollow vid? Oh,
Which one?
Henshin a Go-Go, baby.
Yes, that's a. What was the name?
Something
Mamma
Joe.
mia,
Maybe Joe
pizzeria.
Mama.
Oh my God, come on, that's the door.
Like Victory Joe or something like
You're a
that.
nerd.
I got a race to get to. The whole circus is waiting on me.
I've already contacted Conrad. He's on his way down when he has the opportunity. He's just wrapping something up.
Yeah, so stop
I'm just
hitting the door.
impatient. I'm gonna keep hitting the doorbell. I'm gonna keep doing it.
Patience
That
is a
shows.
virtue.
No, that shows that you got drive. You got hunger.
No, that shows that you're impatient and not someone that most corporations would want to work with.
Rude. Why you gotta call me out like that?
They're not wrong.
Okay, different topic. I'm done with this.
You can
And,
do to be a little bit more patient.
No.
Just a wee bit.
Like, how much we talking?
With my little eye, something blue. No, I wouldn't make it so easy.
Damn. They just called you easy. Is that one of them?
No, that's my
No.
wife.
Ah!
We speak.
Oh, hey,
not
look, it's
of
the
what
something
happened.
blue I saw.
Ah.
Okay, well, we won't speak of that, but I do need
I'm
to speak to
so
you
sorry
about
that we're
else.
taking so much of your precious time.
Okay.
That's quite alright. These things happen.
Just over here.
I'll wait right here for you.
Maybe if I touch
So
this.
what brings you up, Doc?
Movie night yesterday. Also, we're going shopping.
I'm not touching that. I don't want to touch that. No.
Don't
No.
touch.
My hand's too small for that.
And look, there we go.
What if I want to drive this car?
No.
Oh, whoa! Shit, activate!
No.
Hello! How are you today? Hello! We're here to do business!
I'm not part of this. I am not part of this. If you're looking for them, they're just around the corner down that way.
I don't know, but we're here now. We want business.
Private conversation, though. I would just wait for her to come back.
Understood.
Well, this is a follow-up to our previous discussions.
Those two for now.
Oh, there, sure.
Someone
you want to talk to? That's what
yes, I do have an appointment. I do apologize.
Indeed.
Whew. For some reason, when I look over there, it's very much, but when I'm over here, it looks fine. So I don't know what it is. But come along. I'll be with you all in a moment.
Install a new spine in someone today.
I like me to put my gun away.
That was a failure. That was a failure.
And the sword.
Have fun with that, I suppose.
I mean, there's a joint effort.
You save it for the end of the meeting, like the big, exclamation point.
Cybernetic spine, I'm guessing. Okay, that changes things.
No.
I'm not a repo doctor. I don't go and take back body parts. I'm not even sure how they could do that.
My wind has been taken out of my sails. I am
Anyways.
disappointed.
Okay.
Why are you
Just
laughing?
make sure she stays out of trouble.
Let's talk about something
When we go
else.
down to
in
the
the
lower
meeting.
levels to get to
Look what?
looking into some stuff.
said there was, like,
and
a
I'll probably
carnival?
make my way back up here.
Yes,
sooner
I
or
was
later
invited to do a carnival that should be
to
starting
accomplish
now.
something.
They wanted me there, but I can't be there if I'm here.
Alright. Yeah, just make sure you don't
Be
do anything
safe.
stupid, please.
So now I'm
Don't
just
tell me
waiting
what to do.
with these robots. Waiting. While
Fine then,
these
if you won't be
robots
safe, then at least let me
stand
do one
so
thing before you go.
sexily. I like it. I like their pose. They look good. You know that? Do you even know who I am? Do you even acknowledge my existence? Or am I just garbage to you? Well, I'm not garbage, you know that! You're garbage!
Is this typical?
Fuck you.
No, this one's
Elpizo, where are you at?
We're currently waiting outside the Trident.
what you say about great artists.
I know that you wouldn't.
Oh, if you're waiting, do you think you can handle this order that Fred is putting in? Otherwise, I can just handle it if you think it's too much of a
You
hassle.
give me all the attention I ever
Possibly.
need.
What was the order again?
A bunch of furniture, cigarettes, I think a bunch of like bar items as well. I still have Fred here. I could probably put in this order.
Plenty of ADHD medication and oils
Very
that
good.
might
I
help
think that
calm
we
them
should
down a little
remain
bit.
here and wait.
I'm not his guardian.
Okay.
I'm just his business partner.
I thought you were my brother.
Grandstanding. Professional. Let him do the grandstanding. You should be the one talking.
There's give and take.
Well, if we're just gonna sit here for a while.
I spy with my little eye.
There is more comfortable seating in that direction.
Something yellow.
Is it me?
No.
The sign.
I'd say you're more gold than yellow, sweetheart.
Yeah, but they're similar.
Similar, yes.
Mr.
Color
Business.
coordination is everything. If I go and grab the fuchsia vial when I'm supposed to grab the pink vial for blood donations, I'm gonna give somebody the wrong blood
sudden
type.
change in colors. Would they freak
I
out
didn't
and
know
shoot
blood came
me?
in that many colors.
No.
Do you mean the ones up here?
Oh, labels.
It helps separate things.
Yeah.
I wouldn't try anything too spectacular.
So we have to be very specific about colors.
I'm hating this place more already.
I mean, there's plenty around here that you could guess.
We're playing I Spy. Oh, here he is. I'm not doing my grand entrance anymore. That time is finished.
Grand entrance was pretty nice. Of course.
The clothing shop here's still open, yeah?
Yep, first one to the left. With a big Trident sign,
Thanks.
that's it.
Come on, let's go shopping.
Okay.
Hello, we are here for business.
Indeed. Apologies for the
All right.
impromptu meeting.
Come
Do you
on.
have time?
I have a bit of time, yes. Come on.
Very good.
Before the next amount of people come by. Yep, and as I thought, there's already people already trying to sprawl up. Come on.
Ha! We beat him. Let's try and make this quick.
That's what all my meetings are.
Quick. Very nice, very nice. I love a man that finishes quick.
Alright, so this is about the contract before, correct?
Yep.
Indeed. There was a few points that the Arena Masters had some concerns on. Would you like to air those out?
Alright, sure.
As for the recordings, recording everything and all that stuff, pray tell, what might you be doing with those? Probably advertising and whatnot, correct?
Advertising, marketing. Usually what we do is with the Wastelands, we have an arena which we do recordings of. Once, the cages are closed and the people are in, it records. Now what we're wanting to do is that with this equipment, once it turns on, and the heads inside of the headset, or the device that it's using, then it will record.
Okay. Now, would this read minds or brain scans or anything like that?
What it will do is basically record the simulation that's going on. That's all.
Okay. Also, when it comes to the recordings, whatever shows, movies, whatever the hell you're gonna do with them, we would like a share of the profits gained by them.
Alright. I'm pretty sure I already talked about that before. What we're thinking on is an overall 15% royalty overall. But once it gets better, and if there's more showings each time, more daily as it goes on, usually how it goes.
Elpizo, I'm going to be heading down to the row.
Okay, so the better it does,
some stuff
the
as a heads up.
better share we get. Okay. I'm honestly, any other issues?
It's based off of that, or that you're wanting to pull.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
That sounds good to me.
Yeah, any other grandstanding issues? Oh, and I get to use the system however I see fit. I do not want to do paperwork. Every time I put USB A into USB B. No, I want to be able to work smoothly and uninterrupted.
There's one catch that I said with that, along with him, is that these devices will not be able to be used outside of that area.
Of course. It's too big of devices. I can't move that around easily.
Keep it proprietary.
Yeah, proprietary. Just as long as I'm able to do whatever in the arena with the stuff that's in the arena.
Yep.
All good. No issues.
Yep. And also, as we do with every hardware company, we do have a safe lock for tampering.
Okay.
Just so you know. Like, you'll be able to, put on, do whatever you want, but tampering into the hardware etc. Like there will be a, you know, a safety. Like for instance, you know how when you have like, you know, those old style computers, and when you're trying to mess with the hardware, there's that like sticker on there, you know.
Yeah.
If you peel it off, then, you know.
Gotcha.
That whole thing. It's tamper-proof, pretty much, is what I'm saying.
Okay, but I can tamper with it.
What kind of tampering are you wanting to do?
Tampering is in like adding features and stuff like that. Because, you know, as people come in, I gotta add stuff to the simulation. If someone, say, Kenneth in here can jump a lot, I gotta add into the simulation that their avatar can jump really high and stuff like that whenever they want to. So I need to be able to actually put that into the system.
So, with that, I can't really entirely approve it, but what I can do is get you a permanent contact with our automated communications team to be able to approve that for you. Each tampering that you would be able to get, they'll be able to clear it off, and you'll be able to add whatever you want to do.
That's what I did.
Automated.
It's automated,
Yes,
so
it's
it'll just automatically do it. So sure, that's fine.
It's just security, you know the whole thing. It's not me against you. It's just.
I know. Just wanted to make sure so that, you know, say someone comes in that can, I don't know, their back can separated to 6 segments and they all have miniguns on them. I want to be able to put that into the system.
So, as far as everything that we've said right here, that's all already on the contract.
Good.
So, all you need to do is still sign it and bring it back with all the signatures that you're able to. So,
You want to just sign it now? Or no, take it back home and read it.
We can take it back home, read over it real quick, and then send it your way.
Yeah,
the latest you'll get it by tomorrow.
All right, sounds good. Sounds good. See, quick meeting. Am I right?
Yep.
Quick.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you so much. We appreciate it immensely. So,
it's a fantastic plan.
Our grand exit?
Grand exit.
All right, let's get out of here, boyos.
They'll have to be cleared through the doors.
Yep.
Shit. Maybe if I give a grand exit, maybe it'll bypass it.
Give a grand. Give you the good. Right, I got you. I like your showmanship.
Whoa.
Alright, so I'll mark it down, alright? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Run!
And we get out of there. Clean.
Indeed.
Thank you.
Pleasure
You
doing
have a
this with
wonderful
you.
day.
You have a wonderful day.
And thank you so much for helping us, sir. That's very
Yes, thank you,
appreciated.
Elpizo.
Mighty kind of you.
Indeed. I look forward to the future shows.
Yes, of course.
Oh, it's gonna be grand.
And of
You guys
course,
will serve it.
Grabble. We should probably make our way. Well, you have somewhere to be, so we should probably make our way.
Yeah, I'm going to the
and
wasteland.
before you head out, I did have the copy of the contract immediately available on me.
Oh yeah. Thank you.
Yep, just
Oh, actually, you should probably take that. You should probably take this. I'm gonna be with Torok and stuff like that. I don't know what's gonna
I
happen.
mean, I do need to go to the wasteland for a thing. I'll talk about it to you while we're running
All right.
below.
Anything else, sir? Anything at all?
That should be all. Thank you for your time. Take care.
No, thank you for your time,
Oh,
sir.
what a sweetheart. Let's get out of here. Woo!
He's amazing.
Wow.
Let's go.
Traverse.
Wowee. So that knocks one thing off the list. Let's that stuff with Fred should be handled. So Marana's probably down at the row. I don't know where Sarah is. What else do we have today? Need to talk to Avalon because they showed up. Need to make a second attempt at the fabricators. And I should also contact Sarah and head over to Shometsu for the project. Hello, this is Elpizo. Sarah, are you on this line? They probably already went down. Test again. This Sarah, are you on this line? Alrighty. So I suppose we can probably tackle that with Shometsu first. Or we could head to Avalon first and see if Dr. Phobos is still around. I'm gonna steal another drink. Whoa.
We've encountered each other a few times. Dr. Angela Pulse. I worked at the clinic downstairs.
Hello, it's a pleasure to meet you, Dr. Sally Loon.
Nice to meet you as well.
Nice to meet you. All right, is that all for you, lovely ladies?
That's all. At least for me. Do you
That's
need
all.
anything?
I don't need anything right now, no.
Okay. You
That would be it,
both
thanks.
have a lovely day. Thank you for coming by. Hello, how can I help you?
Hello there. I was told that Dr. Phobos tried to stop by Geb earlier today. Is this correct?
I'm not entirely sure. Mr. Phobos is currently not here right now, unfortunately. But when he gets back, I could let him know that you came by.
Indeed.
Do you know what Dr. Phobos wanted with Geb?
No. He tried to reach out early in the morning, but apparently he was unable to, so he went to the row. But they haven't come back yet. I'm not sure why they're taking so long. Also, yes, the delivery. Mr. Ikalov said he will be over once he has finished a meeting with Mr. Conrad.
Okay, that's fine. I do apologize. We don't really know why he wanted to talk to Geb, but once he comes back, we'll let him know that you came by.
Indeed. You can always contact me on Radio 10 when he gets back, or use the long range if you wish.
10? Alright, that will be noted. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You do as well.
Thank you. Take care.
Okay, now
what,
what, Cindy?
Because I was terrified of
So we'll have to tackle that later. I think we can probably just do the Shometsu thing before we run down to the row and try and reconnect with Marana and make sure that she's looking into the poison cube situation. And I also could make an attempt at the fabricators, but I can also do that later in the day. So what is the... Okay, there's some space in the row. We'll see if they're in. We'll give it a few minutes here, see if they can come out, and if not, then we can start heading down.
Greetings.
Hello there. You're looking a little worse for wear. Everything all right?
Nothing that repairs can't fix.
I see.
Have you been helped? Or...
Not yet. I was
Are you
hoping to
waiting on
meet up with
someone?
Mr. Daitis.
Give me one moment, let me radio him.
Thank you. Hmm.
Dias, are you available? Oh, okay. I'll inform them. So, I mean, are you technically in the row? Okay, understood. Understood, that's fine. Unfortunately, they're all in the row at the moment.
That's quite all right. I was just trying to organize a time for a later event, but we can tackle that at a different time.
I can let him know as well. Elpizo is here trying to set up a coordinated event.
Or working on our project that we were trying to tackle today.
Elpizo is looking for guidance.
For our
do you
project.
want to set up a time later for a project? I'll let him know. Understood. Thank you. He said about last hour.
That works fine with me.
Is when they'll be back up here.
Very good.
Is there anything else that I can help you with?
I believe that should be all. Thank you.
Understood. You'll excuse me then.
Indeed. I hope you can get those repairs done.
Have a good day.
You as well. Right. So now I think we can head down. I can make an attempt at those fabricators later today, and we'll call in the Decker for Titus in the last hour. So now we gotta make our way to the transports and head down. Righty. Here we go. What? And once we load, I'll be right back.
Oof. That lag. Alright.
And we're back.
Quote unquote, we were done, which is now done. And now I have to go down here and. Boy, a lot of people.
Oh, jeez.
Seems like a bunch of people decided to come at the same time.
Well, I'm supposed to be here for the event and to dance my little booty.
Wow.
Oh, I have business to attend to, and then.
Here we go. This is Elpizo on local Gap comms. Is anyone else down here? Testing. Is anyone else on Geb comms?
Yeah, I'm down here. Marana Skylar.
Very good. We were already informed as to some of the events yesterday.
Yeah, sure. I'm down an alleyway right now. Talking to like a armor smith. We can move our conversation out into the open space easier slot.
Righty.
What they wanted to deal with, it's the tea shop. You could ask why they were interested in one of my performers. I'd appreciate that. No, it's fine. I'll let you handle it.
Not the type.
Yeah, it's death.
Well,
Okay.
Have a nice time, Coach.
I can't go back down.
Coach, get guys here.
Oh, sorry.
Confusion in a bit. I'm sure there was a good reason.
Hello.
Yes.
Welcome.
Hello.
Would you have some free time for a meeting soon?
Yeah. A little before and a little after this event at the venue up top. I'd have some time.
Very good. Do you know how long exactly that might take?
I think it's about 20 minutes. We have 20 minutes now, then I'd reckon maybe half an hour after.
The bar,
but I
don't.
Thank
He
you.
said it's not a smart idea.
Yeah, it's not. If you got kicked out, you probably shouldn't go.
I mean, if you're free to meet now, we can have a discussion.
That would work as well. Do you have a place?
Yeah, let's go on to the bank. I run the place.
Is this pertaining to what we discussed yesterday?
We could handle that first as well.
You guys been up there? Or in the up part to this?
Yeah, we
I did get the spiel from them up in the Geb headquarters.
Really?
Yeah. But I'm sure there might be some talk about properties as well, which I'm very excited for. A lot more than that filtration system.
Absolutely.
Coach.
Hey.
Hey, this Dr.
Perfect for timing. Person I'm looking for.
Might not be too perfect. I have company with me, but how can I help?
Jimmy was looking for you. He said he needed to get his stuff back.
We need to talk about businesses.
Understood.
He's over by second
I'll find time for you. Are you gonna stay for the event that's happening?
Understood. I'm on my way.
Oh heavens, no.
What is this, a party?
I'll talk to Jimothy in a little bit. I
I'll
need
try
to
to
get to
find some time
surgery.
before the
alone
event.
and come on.
No problem.
You're right.
A lot of people outside today.
Indeed.
Oh no, I have nothing.
Please, right this way. Please.
Coach,
Have a
should I
seat if
close
you'd
up the
like. Yeah, Jimmy can get in on his own.
Alright.
Would you guys like any refreshments, anything to drink? I wouldn't recommend the
would be
Geb
alright.
cubes at present day, but I'm sure.
Well, if it makes you feel better about the Geb cubes, we did have an health inspector come by and eat a bunch of Geb cubes, and he's doing just fine.
That's the only way they test them?
I'm sure
well,
they
it's,
used
you know,
all of the
confidence
methods
kind of thing.
necessary.
I believe you. So,
At least,
why don't you guys tell me?
That seems to be resolved.
What do I owe this splendid visit?
Well, firstly, on the subject of the fabricators, has the proper conversation that needed to be had between the two of you already happened?
Unfortunately, I have not been able to... Yes, I was looking for you yesterday, but it was rather late. And I had heard you had turned in for the night.
Yeah. Well, I'm here now. Let's go through the spiel.
Well, to my understanding, Geb and Avalon are wishing to put filtration in these sewers to make it better, in short. Add a little bit of a more pleasant scent. Antidepressants was suggested, however not required if I'm correct. And only minor antidepressants. And it was also mentioned that possibly they would include chemicals or something that would make people hungrier. Or get food, as I was told, at the very least.
I appreciate the honesty. Look, as long as I have full control about what gets, that system that spreads out the fumes or whatever, I have no issues with this. I'm willing to shake and proceed with this.
I see.
Yeah, and no one's doing anything about it. So...
I suppose that
I
maybe
have no
Dr.
qualms
Feall
with
should
you.
be brought in for the final steps as well, just to make sure that all parties are in agreement.
No problem. Yeah, I have no qualms with you guys spraying stuff in the air that makes people more hungry for your stuff. I don't care. As long as the other effects are tried and true. We're looking at a cleaner ecosystem and cleaner water and whatnot. And unfortunately, with all these hard times, the antidepressants would be great as well. Minor. I'm sure some people would have adverse effects to those. So I wouldn't want to start having people pass out.
I will make sure that you are given the ability to test the systems and have input as to what exactly they do.
Absolutely.
And I was promised full control in the event of crisis.
Indeed.
Yes, I will make sure that is possible.
All right. I mean, we can get the doctor in here to, cross the T's and dot the I's, but I'm on board with this.
Indeed. Do you know that if he was present down here?
I
just arrived myself.
I do not know if he's still around, though.
Yeah.
That dog guy Riggs said that he needed to file some paperwork sometime today for his apartment.
Well, if Jimmy ever comes into work, I'm sure they can file paperwork.
Alrighty, no problem.
But that's it for me. If you guys want to wait for the doctor to show up, then we'll fill out the correct paperwork.
Indeed.
At
You
the
know,
very least,
Avalon comms.
Yeah, you okay?
At the very least, I do not believe your signature is necessary as long as mine is there. If I am wrong, then I can be corrected, of course. If you
No,
your
I'll take
signature
that.
be there.
No,
Yes.
I wouldn't want my for very
So
obvious
if-
reasons. I wouldn't want my signature on this.
Let me go get the guy.
If Dr. Phobos is not available currently, we can finish this up later in the Inner City.
I agree. So, I think with that last bit of discussion, that should settle that matter.
Sorted. Do we have to talk about why you're going into people's shops? Did you have a good reason to?
In short, Astral was looking through BT shop because apparently they are looking into Bertram.
I gave them the approval to look into his family history.
They
Hello,
come
Miss
back with-
Miranda, Miss Elpizo. This is
I
Fred.
did not
I will
find
be
much
in
on
the
him-
convenience
on his
store for
family
now.
history, mostly only
And
that he owned
when
the
you
shop.
are able to, I would suggest talking with the grindstone about
Maybe you
the
should touch
order.
back with Astro about his background.
Also, Miss Miranda, I
Understood.
will send you the bill for the armor.
I will double check on that.
If that, as we had
And if
discussed.
they haven't, tell him
Have
like
a
it's
good
okay.
day. I'll be in the store for now.
We could figure out what the hell's been going on with him.
Yes.
He goes missing for days at a time, and, you know, I have my suspicions, but really, he's not been of any trouble as far as I can tell.
Well, they did mention having a warrant to look into the tea shop.
But that doesn't mean you should do it. Right?
You were not present, unfortunately.
I understand. And in this case, I'm not gonna make a statement about it because I was absent, and that's very uncommon of me to be. You know, I'm usually here the whole time.
Yes, we would have spoken with you if you were here.
But I do have my gripes with how the gun shop fiasco was handled as well. You know.
Okay, you can put
People
me
have a
I
right to their
personally do
privacy.
not know about that as much.
I don't remember your cohort's name. Honeybee, Bumblebee.
Yes, Honeybee.
Yeah. Maybe you should inquire about that because I think, as catastrophic as the damage was, they essentially tripped private security. And you know what? Who are they? You know, would I appreciate things to not be rigged with explosives? Yeah, but the nature of the business and the type of people that own the place, I can't say I'm surprised. It caused a lot of damage.
Yes, I will make sure to speak with Sion about this.
Please, just let's not blow things up while we're visiting. That's all I ask. Makes my life harder.
At the very least, I do not believe that was the intent.
Have those damages
I'm gonna
already been
tell.
handled?
Yeah, but the people involved, there's still a bit of a mess that needs to be sorted.
If
There's
you
a
do
bit of a
have further
liability
business,
issue. Some got hurt.
I will
Of
let
course.
you deal with that.
Thank you for your
But
time.
Should I tell
speak
our
with
citizens
you-
that it was a mistake? That you went there by accident or something along those lines?
That is fine.
Okay.
I would like to speak with you a little later about something else.
Sure, I'll have free time after the show.
Yes, I will let you deal with that then. Have a good day.
You're not gonna stay for the show, Governor?
I will be, but didn't you have other business to speak with Coach about?
Indeed.
Maybe you're talking low. I didn't really quite get that.
You know what? Let's go.
Sorry. Didn't you, I do believe, I'm sorry, I've forgotten your name.
Elpizo.
Elpizo, yes. I do believe he said he had other business to talk to you about as well. So I will...
Indeed. There's a few other matters that we need to
I
handle
will wait
immediately.
until after the show.
Alright, sounds good.
Yeah, Coach, the show's going to be starting soon.
We're making our way now.
Okay,
Yeah.
right,
But I have some business with,
Not quite yet.
what's left to discuss? I do have to show you a place I'm thinking about, but other than that...
I see. Is there not too many properties that would be up for sale then?
I might have a couple to show, but unfortunately you guys are the last bird to the worm, if you will. You know, with these openings, the other corporations jumped up at the opportunity.
Coach,
Yeah,
do we have any fingerprints on Bio?
yeah. Bio
Yeah?
scans. Mm-hmm.
Alright, we got a person that, wants to do a fingerprint match on a criminal or something here.
I will handle that. You guys start getting your keisters over to the darn thing.
Okay, thank you.
Come on.
Let's take a walk. It's along the way. But was there anything else you needed of me that might have been more of the confidential realm?
I suppose the last question I had on that sort of front would be, was there a reason for the sewers being sealed a few days ago?
You want the brutal truth, or would you like the PR fluff?
Go ahead and hit me.
It's actually not that surprising. We were sealing up exits to funnel out a terrorist force that was a holdup in there. You know,
I
prohibit
see.
their operations, seal their exit points, exert pressure, and it's been pretty quiet since. So I assume it's been Who knows? Maybe they've packed up and left.
I see. Do you believe that there would be any concern
There's a
with
couple firefights in the sewers as well.
with these forces returning, with the fabricators down there?
That's a very realistic concern. I mean, if you have any design ideas in place that can kind of isolate and seal these places or obfuscate their locations, I'm all ears.
Yeah, it's about to start.
But if I had to guess, I feel like they moved to another row because things got a little too hot for them here.
I see.
How's it going?
Well,
do you have any
nonetheless, I'm sure we
reports
can...
of these incidents?
Pardon?
Or you can send them over to me. Do you have any incidents of these reports you could send over to me? I'm head of a security cab.
Well, we can relay you the same stuff we sent to Masaru and all the other ones. It's just we had some brazen acts of violence on those who are aligned with corporations. Just on the streets, it's been a firefight. We've had attack squads going on after them. These men, if they are still here, we're essentially outmanned, outgunned. They possess technology which is akin to the type of stuff that you guys would have access to, which makes me wonder who's backing them, who's supporting them, where are they getting, these pieces of these weapons they're not digging it up out of the sand outside. These aren't, these aren't, paper clips. We're talking about very advanced weaponry, camo, durable armor. The terrorist war in Crassus was nigh unstoppable.
Hmm.
Yeah, sure. I don't know how to get there, but...
I see.
I couldn't tell you if they're coming back, but I sure hope not.
Righty. Well, I can have some discussion with Dr. Phobos on that front, perhaps for some protections on the fabricator should the need arise. But with that settled, we can walk and talk and see the other sites that you were speaking of.
Yeah,
Looks
I
like
have
the
one.
shooting is starting now.
Okay, we're heading over. Why don't you take the front when I talk to the nice Geb people? I have one piece of prime real estate left, if you will, has main access to the row. I have a bit of a food pitch as well. Maybe it'll be something that aligns with you guys. I do wonder about, fighting with your current products. I feel like you own a couple other places around here. I don't want this to cannibalize your current revenue. So we work with the other corporations. We try to line out a business that targets its own niche.
Indeed, I understand your concerns.
But I'll tell you, there's one thing that the road does not have.
Oh.
Something that people pine for. In odd hours of the day. Something that would have no issues being kept open. And if implemented correctly, with the right kind of style, pizzazz, and quality staff, I think it'd be quite the hit.
Please, I'm gonna go split off and handle some other thing.
Very well.
Miss
Yes,
Moran,
actually.
I've sent the invoice and hopefully I should request some if you do business or if you want me to do that.
Yeah, I probably go there.
I'm gonna talk low since we're around some other people. This is a bit of a private project of mine. Look at this. It doesn't look like much, I'll be honest. This corner right here. What I see is a lot of potential and a lot of walls that need to be knocked down behind foundation. The one thing, sir, that the road does not have is quality coffee.
A few more answers on what happened to my business.
Think of a place that can serve, you guys make a lot of excellent products, but what if you took a more gourmet or cantina approach? Some, freshly designed things on site. Maybe baked goods, if you will. Of course, coffee, several kinds. Something full of class and culture. Come this way, let me show you. I'm thinking about getting rid of this door completely, because who wants a side entrance? It's a small room currently, but if you come over this way. We have all this wall to knock down. We can put a patio type situation with a plateau here where people can walk around. Imagine that, like a nice little awning. Like we've established its own little outdoor seating area, even if you will. Put the door over here, right?
I would agree.
Some nice things, you know. Of course, if you buy the place, final decision's yours. I'm currently in the middle of, repurposing it myself. But this is the last, really the last thing I have that's worth a hoot.
I see. I do believe that would be of good interest to Geb. I believe that we would be willing to purchase as soon as it becomes available.
All right, and this will unofficially be yours for the taking.
Perfect. And should any more opportunities arise in the future, if Geb is the first to hear of it, there may be extra incentive.
Of course, I have no problems. Those that want to work with us are welcome here. But, I hope you can find some quality people, even if you have to hire locally, that'll keep this place looked after and open enough. It's not going to be like any of these other chump businesses, they're closed.
Absolutely.
So fickle.
I believe a place with a consistent time as well as quality would be of great interest.
Of course. If you think about the real estate, look at all this fake wall we can break that's just been not up to code, and we can put that, that patio platform, that furniture, I think.
Absolutely.
Be the talk of the town.
I think it has a perfect corner spot to attract a lot of attention.
Oh. Of course. I consider it quite the central location. It's just a stone's throw away from, the bar and what used to be the most active eatery. I see it not having a lot of competition for what it serves. It's its own market.
Indeed. Do you know who owns that establishment?
That too is in a bit of a... my frank words are, I think the guys who used to own the place are probably under corporate pursuit right now, so they're in hiding.
I see.
Issue is I haven't been given orders of relinquishing what they own, so it's just kind of they have some people that Fred too actually. I understand Fred is Geb affiliated, right? He also works in there part-time, which maybe if you stop it, maybe it'd be less of a reason to keep the place.
Perhaps. If there
I think he's working too hard. Too many jobs. 2 or 3 too many jobs. He has a good enough job there at the Geb store.
Very fair point. So, on that front, please do keep me up to date with updates with that shop.
I will. If I had to guess, I would see it changing hands in the next couple of months.
Indeed.
But if you wanted a full-fledged food service, I couldn't give it to you in good faith because we have a Trident-owned business over there, and gosh, what are the gun guys called again? Valkyrie, an owned business over there, and they hardly get any traffic. I don't know if it's because the pricing or the product or it doesn't suit the locals' tastes. But I foresee a cafe in a central spot like this doing extremely well.
I would agree. And to clarify, you were saying that the diner has a Trident sponsorship.
I think so, yeah. It might not be for long, but it's Trident owned and operated currently.
I see. Good to note. But I do believe that is the most of what I need to come with you with. I don't want to keep you any longer if you wish to attend.
Thank you very much, sir. Will you be heading back now?
Not quite yet, but thank you for your time, and do enjoy the show.
I hope you can too if you have some free time. Thank you very much.
Of course.
I have a question, if anyone could answer. Do you know the gunsmith?
Not personally, no.
Hagen.
I need the description of him because I am looking to hire them for something.
You good?
They're quite new, so I don't really know them myself. Maybe,
Interesting. Marala, are you still in the row?
I'm up in the red garden right now, talking with people. So I might be heading out actually.
Very good. Would you have a moment to slip over to the docks to have a conversation?
Yeah.
Very good. I'll be waiting. What? All right. So we're getting a fair bit of stuff done. Still need to talk to Levain about the diner. Apparently that situation has changed up a bit. Need to head down to the Undercity at some point, and we'll have that synth food stuff in the final hour. We still got about 15 minutes until that happens. And fabricators I can make an attempt at.
Alright, I'm here.
Hello.
Oh, yeah, we still have some business to do. I managed to get the person there was a bunch of people that wanted orders from Geb. One of them, I'm bad with names. I can't remember the name, but I got them some cigarettes, rolled cigarettes or whatever, kind of expensive, but and then there's some people that wanted like furniture. There's a Faye, they have ride around on a hoverboard, and then Rivet, a tiny little like robot, and they were yelling, trying to get my attention, but I'm here now.
Miss Miranda, Mr. Elpizo, for Faye's order for the grindstone, I'll just send you their email and you can send them the invoice. Would that be okay?
Sure. We should be done here shortly and should be able to contact them, but you know, email's fine too.
Okay, well, they'll be in the grindstone if needed. Apparently, the door was accidentally locked, but I'll send the email just in case. For now, I will be, see if I can check the Undercity for some information on Bob. To get some answers.
Mm-hmm.
And have a nice day.
Stay safe. Oh, okay.
You too.
Less chaos now.
Righty. Have you been informed of the poisoned cube situation yesterday?
Nope, and I mean, from what I heard, it seemed like an isolated incident. Like it didn't seem that bad, but we have had a bunch of, you know, inspectors going around inspecting like everything. We had a health inspector for Geb this morning coming in. Oh, I don't think they were for Geb. They're probably a union or something. But everything was fine. Everything passed. They even ate Geb cubes and it was fine. So I don't know what the situation's about though.
The situation was that a cube somehow made it into our stock at the convenience store that had not only some sort of nanite or nano machine inside of it that would try to kill the person that consumed it, but additionally it had some sort of magical curse or malady put inside of it. It also reportedly had a message inside that was something along the lines of apologies for your imminent demise.
So what I'm hearing is it's just like a death cube then. Somebody poisoned our food and was going to use it to kill somebody? Do we have any idea, like, who, if it was intended for a specific person?
No evidence for a specific case. It just seemed to be the luck of the draw for whoever got it.
Mm-hmm. Is the situation covered. I'm assuming it's not covered up because it seems like there's a lot of people that know about it, but they don't know the full details or whatever.
I believe Avalon, Masaru, and the Union have a pretty good idea of everything going on. I was informed by Masaru that supposedly someone in either the Row or Undercity might be the source of that supposed cube. And so I believe
poking around and seeing.
Precisely, as this is a security issue.
Who's the individual that was poisoned?
It was someone by the name of Jimothy, I believe.
Yeah, okay, that checks out. They said it was Jimothy earlier. I think I saw them walking around. They seemed okay. Because weren't they running for mayor? Isn't that the same Jimothy that we're talking about?
I believe.
They have posters, so I guess I'll go up and ask. I saw them walking around a little bit, so see if there was anyone that wanted them dead, I guess. But where was this cube distributed at?
It was from the convenience store. Fred handed it out and didn't realize that it had any tempering.
Okay, so we'd have to go to that. Unfortunately, Fred just went to the Undercity, so maybe I'll have to track them down to see if we can't get access to the back of the shop to look around and see if there's any more cubes in there that are dangerous. If there are, then we need to, take them in for evidence or whatever. But
of course, I believe we need some physical inspection. But it would seem that most of the reports that I looked over last night, nothing seemed to stand out. Whoever was responsible for this was able to do so very tactically.
Have you sent out any investigation teams to go make sure all our cubes are fine? There's not like nanites running loose in our facilities or anything?
Indeed. I'm going to double check that factor. Perhaps you could, but I tried to make sure that those teams would be out today.
Yeah, I already called in some resources. Might be a little bit difficult to get other people on the line because I was obviously handling combat stuff for Fred, so that's why you might need to at least do that step, or I can just handle it tomorrow. Yeah.
Indeed.
Unless I manually handle everything, so yeah.
As this is a security issue, I will put this into your ballpark, but I, of course, will be able to assist in anything that you need me for.
Absolutely. The only thing I think I would need is to make sure right now is to send some investigation team to our assembly plants, because I can't really do that. I can't go to every single plant to make sure that's okay, because if there are, it's probably gonna be expensive, but it is also like, well, to be fair, we have the actually, people are already doing that for us. We already had an investigation team come into our HQ to check. So I think if Geba's handling that, then I think they will find out like there are nanites in our Geb cubes or whatever. Not only that, but they also ate a bunch of cubes too. Like, so there's nothing wrong with them, nothing out of the ordinary.
Indeed. And I would encourage following up on that hint that it might be near the Row or Undercity.
Yeah, I'll go poking around, seeing if anyone knows anything about that. I think I'm talking to Jimothy to see if there's anyone that wanted him dead in particular. Anyone at all, could be a good lead.
Absolutely. And Avalon and Masaru are both willing to assist.
Okay, I can't, the magical part of it seems very concerning. This whatever magical stuff, because I can't handle that, but anything else I should be able to handle. Avalon, I'm guessing you just, I don't know why they care, but people are getting poisoned and dying from cubes, and that means there's more people in their clinic.
Precisely. It is their job.
Well, we had some people, if there's not anything else that needs to be updated on, I'm trying to think if there's anything. Nope, not anything I know of. If you don't know, Sarah is in the Undercity doing stuff. So they said that they're going, so they'll probably be out for a little bit. I might try to make my way down to the Undercity, see if I can't spot them or whatever. There's also following up on the council stuff as well.
Of course.
So
I might try and make a trip down to the Undercity soon, as in the last hour I'm going to be heading back up to finish a project with Shometsu. I'll need Sarah's help for that.
Okay. You do? In that case, we can try and see if I can't find them and mention that. Did you tell them that they needed to be back up for like the the
Not
last
yet.
hour of the business
I
day
think
to
I
do
might
stuff?
make a call on the long range right now.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go out and handle the furniture. Some people want to buy like furniture or whatever. So unless you want to handle that, I'll handle it because they're calling me by name. So it's just putting in an order. It's just putting in an order for some furniture and stuff. I would do it, but like somebody needs to pay for it. So you know, I gotta make sure that the people that actually want that stuff put it in. So
Indeed.
I'll go handle that. Best of luck, and if you need, you can call in security.
Of course. Actually, let me make that long range call right now. Dang it. She's not in the long range comms. Yeah. So we'll need to head back up and to the fabricators. So we still got about like 40 minutes. So Elpizo didn't get a chance to do any relaxing or enjoying his position yesterday, so he might do that now. We'll see if the show's still going on. Seems like they're in an interlude for the moment.
Person that assaulted them. All right, well, fair enough.
Okay, well, I guess we just go back. I'm not sure what
Keep
else
me.
to
I
do.
haven't made my final decision yet. Just keep me informed for now.
I'll do the best I can. That's why I wanted to talk to you about it first.
Black nano weave
I
along the
suppose
neckline.
that we'll bring them up to the clinic and then
Saying,
we'll
like,
invite them to the clinic. That seems to be the better process
Yes.
since we don't know that person.
Send them up our way.
We would
We'll
rather
get
not-
Kuiper in. The individual up there, they have been suffering some health issues. Someone attacked them and ripped off all of their cybernetic limbs. All of them, violently.
Perhaps before we head down to the Undercity, which... it's a bit chunky on the Undercity. See if it frees up in a moment. We'll stop by the church and see if we can speak with Levain.
I see. Well, I will talk to this person, and if you don't mind me dropping by later tonight, if they're back, I would like to talk to them, see if I can't find some more information.
Of course.
About
like I said,
this individual.
you're welcome here anytime.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
There is a performance
Take care.
at the Red Garden if you wanted to come and listen. It probably is only going for another 10 to 20 minutes, but this is up to you.
Good day.
We wanted to make sure you were aware.
Thank you, Rachel. I've just been having a very difficult day, so I might stop by. I might not.
Understood.
It just depends.
If we see this interesting person, would you like us to let them know that Kuiper is looking for them?
Tell them that a friend is. Don't tell them that anything else. Just let them know concerns what happened yesterday.
Understood.
Pardon me there. Would you happen to be a Mr. Levain?
We've already met, though I was wearing glasses and pretending I wasn't. Levain, Sai, either one.
I see. Are you still in ownership of the diner?
I am.
I see. So has there been any time to think on the proposal?
I think it's a good proposal, but again, we would need to meet up in the upper city. Is there any time tomorrow that you believe that you'll have some free time? Or are things tight up there?
I believe I should be available tomorrow, but I believe I should also have some time right now if you did wish. But I don't want to impose.
Well, it's been a rough day, so I would have to decline on that.
That's quite alright. In that case, I'll set you up for tomorrow.
Alright. Second hour?
I believe that should work.
Alright.
Very good. In that case, I'll leave it to you. And apologies that you've been having a rough day.
It is alright. Thank you for stopping by.
Of course. Do take care.
You as well. This is Elpizo. Is anyone else still on this line?
I'm up at the Red Palace. I'm inquiring on information. I'm still here.
Very good. I believe I'm going to be making a trip down to the Undercity.
Okay, understood.
Very humble system. Good grief, things are getting busy. I think under is... I forget if 45 is the threshold where you're supposed to ask or not. Here, let me ask either way, just to make sure. Where is it? Yeah, actually, I'm forgetting. It's if there's 2 or more is when you should ask. And there was a spot that just opened up. Okay, I'm gonna slip into the Undercity while I got a chance. Ooh. And here we go. All right. So we've gotten a few things done today. Hopefully we should finally be able to talk to the council after like 3 or 4 episodes. And we'll see if the Kraken is still an issue. And the hamsters. But whilst we're loading in, I'll be right back once more. All right. Not sure why I can't click on that. Maybe the system's just a little backed up. Maybe none of the menus are working. Weird. Let's give it one more shot. There is Doc. Okay. I think we're... Actually, wait. Before we head in, gotta see if we can get a guard with us. Except none of the menus are working. Maybe we should try reloading. Yeah, let's give that a shot. Maybe it's just a bit of a bug. Still got about 29 minutes until we need to head back up. This will be a quick trip through the Undercity, see if we can talk to any of the council members. Wasteland is pretty busy. I think that's because they were having the race. Gonna steal a seat while I can. And that's handled most of the things on the row list. Oh, there we go.
How do I even spell that?
Oh goodness. Oh goodness.
Like chairs and like seat, and then handler as in like, you know.
There we go.
Secret spy handler.
I did it. I successfully ate a living being.
Fair handler? Nope. Oh, that's an interesting thing to hear.
All one word.
I think I lost my gun in transit.
What did you eat?
I was out doing scrap stuff, so I banned it. Advo's character literally handed me an arm and said, "Here you go, you eat." Human's character literally handed me an arm and said, "Here you go, you eat." My guns? Okay, both my guns are on. I go now.
Okay.
Okay, I have to jump here, but
Oh, whoops.
If you have
Excuse my gun.
so what you do is if you go on the Discord and change channel to DM Upper City, it's a couple channels below us. You can ask Chair in there if you're having trouble, but you should also be in there for the duration that you're up on that map.
Yeah.
Chair and Silma are the DMs.
DM at the city?
Okay. Yeah. And if you have any questions there, you can just ask him. Alright, bye.
Dang it. Now the system seemed to be working right.
Right up there. Let me know when you got your invite, okay?
Hey.
No rush.
Yeah, sorry. Once again,
Okay, no worries.
Maybe we should risk going in without a guard.
Oh my god! And you're doing this?
Yeah.
You did great, you're doing good, you're doing amazing. Holy shit.
Thank you. You know, Ava invited me. I was like, what?
Maybe. I'm debating if we should reload a third time to get
Good
that working.
shit, you're doing great. Already interweaved in my story.
Much time we got?
Holy shit, hello.
Yeah, might as well.
This is not what I expected to
Let me
happen
stick
today,
that
but
over
there you
there.
go. This is
Once more.
Lots of
Hopefully everything can be working this time.
Just like
This might be an even shorter trip than I thought. Or maybe if things aren't working correctly, I'll just head back up to the row and watch the show until we need to head back up. Lots of scuff today. It is what it is. But at least we got a whole bunch of stuff done the row. We got that meeting with Sai lined up. Then we're tackling the poison cube stuff. We finally got the arena stuff settled. Feall's underway. Rhinestone order. So yeah, that should be most of the things to tackle for today. Then we can handle like wasteland things tomorrow, I think. So quick jaunt here if we can. If not, head back up to the row. Then do that stuff with Shometsu and Daitis and make an attempt at getting the fabricators again. Or hopefully we won't roll a 2 again. Here we go. Third time's the charm. Okay, menus are working. That's good. In my pew pew.
okay.
Okay. So now, there we go. Okay. Oop. Perfect. Wah.
DM is present.
Hello. Is it possible for me to get a guard to accompany me down here?
Give me just a second.
All right.
Apparently I've been requesting it off of the wrong person. Or finding a wrong person.
Fuck. Shit.
So no, apparently there's an underscore.
Oh yeah, I think there is. Hang on. Quick check.
There you go.
You got it?
Oh, that's the correct person.
Fingers crossed.
Are you going up to the row?
I
Okay.
just
What
I was
kind-
having
Well, I believe we're going up to
when
the
you
city.
switch maps?
So.
Ultimately, yeah? Or now? Are you skipping?
Well, we might skip unless you have the row admin friended, the row DMs friended
I don't
as well.
think I do. No, I don't.
If you don't, then if you friend each other, then I will let them know you're coming.
Okay, so
and we'll just do it that way.
Okay.
You're my
I'm
friend.
gonna turn off stream mode real quick. Yeah, okay, hang on, I got you. Turn off stream mode real quick while I do
Because
this.
I don't remember their apologies. We'll get you added. We'll get you to have each of them added. Steven, it doesn't seem like we have anyone right now.
That's quite all right.
But if we get one, then I will have them come find you in map. I'll send them to you, essentially.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, hand.
I will jump up to...
Alright, so with that, we're going to be going in without a guard. We got 20 minutes. Okay, so we need to beat this somewhat
we're
quick.
going row first, just so we can have to travel.
Yes. Hopefully they don't die to hamsters.
When you switch, please just join the NPC channel for
Alright,
the row.
I believe this goes to the docks. Yep. Okay, here we go. Double check. Yep, we actually got a gun this time. Let's see if Sarah's down here. Hello, this is Elpizo on Geb Comms. Is anyone else down here? Test again, this is Elpizo on Geb Comms. Is anyone else on here?
As far as the stage, out of bounds and such still apply. If you step out of the arena, that is it. If you tap out, if you're unconscious, that is it. Echo is by. But once the round is over, they jump in, they heal you up, yada yada yada. If you are
Also
some sort
test,
of thing, magical, whatever, you need other kinds of healing, and it's not here.
What?
You let me know now or forever hold your peace.
Nope, still not in the long range comms.
No one's spoken up in the last 3 seconds, so I think we're good. So, we're gonna do this bracket style. I'm gonna pick some pairs of you up to fight against each other.
Oh, wait.
It's gonna be 1v1s, and we're gonna make it
Let me see
quick
if I
and
can
easy.
refresh this real quick.
If you think that you are outmatched,
Here, let me
oh,
do
that's interesting.
this.
There's no shame in walking out.
There we go. Yeah.
But if you think you're in,
And
and you walk over that wall right now, so I know you're in.
yeah. Here we go. Left
Once
controller.
again, last call for fighters. I see about 5 or 6.
Here we go. Alright.
Remind you, I'm joining the fray as well.
Nice. Don't got too much time, so let's see what we can do in the meantime.
So, at the same time, those of you that are watching on, I'll be leaving my phone aside for bets, same as usual. Or if you just want to watch, or if you want to heal afterward in some way, and you got a friend there that's in need, be my fucking guest. But
Might as well take a look at the event going on.
that much is a given. Besides that, it's fair game. Basically a street fight. You guys
Maybe
know the drill.
if any of the council's here, I can set up a meeting for
So,
tomorrow.
Let's see who's gonna fight first, shall we?
Yeah, come with me.
This is probably the wrong place to go.
That's
You want to the trash can?
It's a little heavy for me. I think I may have seen a little friend.
Cut them off. Go to the fire district, cut them off the other way. I think they went left. I think Zillow went that way too.
Cross. I thought I saw them.
Is there trouble?
Something's happening, Captain.
Oh my fuck, what's happening here going again?
What's going on here?
Arena match.
There's a fight. I hear bare bones.
I
A
see.
faction fight. No holds barred. There's a high likelihood of major injury.
Everything alright?
Oh, Jesus, the fighting Big Shale.
I'm not.
Head on into the arena, and don't worry.
Who's fighting Shale? Because who's going to tend in the paste?
Even that big.
Oh dear.
Oh wow. I would prefer
think
that
the
they
one
not
Yep.
go
He's
to
dead.
paste.
He's
I'm unsure
dead.
how to treat that.
When can we place bets?
I have magic
You might
too
wanna
that
do
I
it
can
before
help
they ring
with
the
if
bell.
anything.
You.
Understood.
As Hendrix. Space.
Right.
Pioneer. Yeah.
I'll stick with the first part.
For levity, we can start referring to them in the past
We're gonna
tense.
explore some space tonight. I'm sure it's awkward.
Possibly. Oh no.
Yeah. Wearing this little thing, yeah.
All right, people of the arena. Our first match here is gonna be Shale versus Hendrix.
Good grief.
I think this one's a little mismatched on size, but what do you think? I'm gonna have my phone down here so you can place your bets.
Maybe compensated with skill. Or possibly a large weapon they have hidden in their large coat.
This is where we place bets.
Hello,
I
this is
think the
Marana
only thing
Skylark.
they're hiding in that is lost
Is
pride.
anyone on this radio?
Go. Turn that on. Throw
The only thing I see inside their jacket is
Indeed,
that.
I am.
I understand.
Beautiful.
Okay, I've got some new information I can share. During around the row.
Arm wrestling system. You have to be +2 or -2.
Are you on the
I
short
don't think
range
I
or
mind,
long range comms?
Well, if you aim right,
I'm on short range right now. I'm in the Undercity, so we can just meet up.
I'm currently by the bell in the square.
Okay, yeah, I'm about to be there. I just came from the docks.
That way it's not as far from.
How much time we got? Got 14 minutes. Still good.
God, it's looking like a ghost town. Where the fuck is everyone?
Everyone's at the arena. There's quite the event going on.
Oh. Oh, what is it? Is it duel to the death?
It would somewhat seem there's currently a 15 or so foot rock man fighting a man.
Okay. So I was passing by the row clinic area, and there was a report of an individual. They pulled out of a apartment. I think it was like M21 or something. They had all their cybernetic enhancements ripped off, and apparently basically a bomb put in their lungs. And the medic managed to stabilize them, get them into the clinic. But I do believe this has all been in I believe that there is a group of individuals going around with anti-synthetic and cybernetic agendas that they're pushing to the point of where they're going after people now. Here, actually, there was a unit, I believe, from Traverse called Bub that was terminated over by the Knowledge District. There was apparently a giant pit they got thrown into. Fred sent me information about that. The group of individuals doing this, I believe, might be their name is called the Anglers, I believe. I think they wear red shirts because the person in particular that they saw running away from the scene of the crime, I believe, in the row had a red shirt and a revolver. Not exactly much to go on, but I did see some more people running around with red shirts before that were kind of being ominous. So there might be people going after people with cybernetics and, you know, synthetics. And if you haven't connected the dot, we have a lot of employees and people close to us that fit those categories. So any information we can pick up on that scenario. But also, I think I'm going to have to go on long range comms and warn people to make sure that they keep they're down low, so I'm gonna go
I
do that
agree,
real quick.
but I don't believe I've seen
Where's
them
a
on the
decent
comms.
spot? They're not on the comms? Fuck.
I don't
Not
believe
even the
so.
long range ones. I'm still gonna have to try anyways, and maybe they'll hear. Okay.
Very well. Hello there.
Hello. I think I saw you up in the gala, right?
Indeed, we met before. Lilith, was it?
Hello, this is Marana Skylark.
Yeah, that's right.
Comms. I'm warning all GEP personnel
Mr.
that there have been individuals
Elpizo?
running around tampering with
Indeed. Pleasure to see you again.
and,
How have you been faring?
synthetics. Keep your wits about you.
I've been faring
If you
okay for
need
the most part.
security reinforcements, do contact me immediately.
That's good to hear.
It's been a few interesting days, but I've been faring okay for the most part.
And how have things
What
been
brings
down
you
here?
wait.
Quick on his feet. That's useful here.
Fair, not usual, but we're handling the best we can.
Of course.
Ever see that before?
And to answer your question, we're just down here for a bit of a trip. See the sights. I heard that there was a bit of an event.
Yeah, apparently it's no holds bar fight from the sounds of it. Magic and anything's allowed.
Indeed. Looks like it's going to be a quite the stint between the large rock man and the regular man.
Yeah, Shell's pretty strong. I don't think that guy has a good chance of beating him.
I suppose. Do you know if the regular man has any abilities?
Not that I'm aware of. They have only been here for the last couple days.
I don't know what it is.
Still might be entertaining to see.
But I remember saying no potions.
Yeah, I get right. It's definitely something to pass the time for sure. Also, forgive me. Sorry for not properly saying hello as well. You're with Miss Liza, right?
No, I'm if anything, I'm with Gab. So.
No,
They were plus one.
during the gala. Yeah, there you were with her at least. Well, I certainly hope you both enjoy your stay down here.
Indeed. And I hope that you have a pleasant day as well.
In fact, actually, while I have your attention, I hope you don't mind answering a question for me, but recently I heard that there was a Traverse unit, I believe their name was Bub, was terminated down here. Would you know more information about this incident?
Yeah, apparently two slumbers had tased him and tossed him into the pit.
Was there any physical, any description at all on these people, like what they were wearing or any affiliations?
Green hair and like purple jackets and whatnot for last we checked.
Okay.
And he's out of the arena as well.
But yeah, we're looking for them we're looking for the perpetrators as well.
There's a bunch of snails coming.
Yeah, they're apparently they're doing
inspection, building
things
inspection.
As far as, yeah, building inspection.
Oh, hello, nice to meet you again, Miss Gab. How are you doing in the undercity? Down in here in this little bit maybe dirty for your shoes down here, but I hope you're doing
okay. I mean, business is taking me down here. I'm doing some
I see.
investigation on some
Oh, investigation. I guess we can report. We have been doing, especially for our city, we've been doing some looking at anyone needing more larger scale construction work. For now, we have a potential business here with Miss Lilith here. Needed work on their stall, making it proper tailor shop for them. That is the current one. Also, maybe talking with the people down here in charge. Very, very much violations of safety, health and safety code.
Miss Akaida,
A lot of lack of railings, a lot of steep slopes. many stairs needed. So I'll maybe send them email. See if they want to fix that. So they can get the stamp. This is sure that they are in code at least. How to get businesses down here when I establish. If they don't have this have a safety stamp. Yeah, not compliant.
They're doing a fight ring.
But what brings you down here? Anything we can help you with? We've been going around, keeping your eyes out.
That's quite alright. We're just doing a bit of looking around.
I know. Blake was like,
Okay. I heard there was a fight up there. Maybe instead of taking a look. But that's the only thing I heard. Yes.
Man, she's fast.
I'm not gonna fight scary.
They said the bar was open. Should we go take a look?
might have gone up to the road to check you.
Let's see if the bar open. Okay, there's a giant gap here. Let's see.
I will. Thank you.
Okay. Yes. See you around. Have a good day and on the city.
So I guess.
And take care.
Keep safe.
Bye.
Okay. Oh, bar still closed? Yes. Okay. They didn't open.
Sorry, I just had to pass on a message. But is that everything you needed to ask, or was that all?
I think that's it.
I believe so.
Thank you for your time. Have there any council people around that we can talk to?
Yeah, there's Mr. Cross should be around, and also there's I don't know if Asper's still up there. But the only one I saw recently was Ferris. Or not Ferris, Mr. Cross.
I see.
I can see if I can locate them if need be.
Well, I suppose
I
with
think we can
the
probably locate them on our own.
suppose with the amount of time left in the day, would you be willing to pass on the message that Gab would like to set up a meeting for tomorrow? Thank you. I believe that is all that we would need.
I'm guessing you need to head back up.
Indeed, it's almost about that time.
All right, I'll be sure to pass the message along then.
Absolutely, and thank you again.
Thank you. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.
You as well. Take care.
Actually, yeah, sorry, one more thing. You didn't see somebody by the name of Sarah running around, right? I think they said that they would be down here.
No, I'm afraid not, sorry.
Okay. That's all.
Alright. Take care.
You as well.
Were you needing me upstairs, or am I good to go look around a little bit longer and do some more investigation and
I think
poking
you
around,
should keep taking a look around if you do see Sarah.
Okay.
Let her know.
Okay, talk to the council, I might go poke around the grove a little bit, I might need to go... They said they were going to be here, but they might have gone down to the wasteland, so I might need to go... Fortunately, go down to the wasteland, so...
Indeed. If not, I can handle things upstairs by myself.
Okay. Good luck.
Same to you.
How they currently furnished? Or is it a hotel room? Or
Yeah, please come upstairs. I'll show you.
Okay. Also, you also have a famous problem in.
Making one last call before I head up. Sarah, if you're on this radio, I need you in the upper city. Hello there.
Can I help you with something? You good?
No, I was just saying hello. I saw you on the light
great.
yesterday.
You were on the tour?
Indeed. What did you think of it?
Oh, fantastic! Amazing! I wish I could have seen it.
Ah.
I had to close my eyes for most of it. I get severely motion discomforted. I don't know what the proper words are for it, but it kind of makes my head spin like, wow.
I believe it was motion sickness.
Oh yeah, I mean, I don't get sick. I don't get like fevers or throw up or nothing. It's just, oh boy, my head hurts. You know, like who am I? But yeah, I'm not contagious or nothing.
And what was your name?
Oh, hi. Oh, I'm sorry. Forgive my rudeness. My name is Jiggle. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you as well.
Wonderful to make your acquaintance. Oh, wonderful. And what is it that you do?
I work for Gab.
Seem so gathered. Oh, you do? You work for... I'm also in the food industry, but I work in the wasteland. And in the row, we deal with less corporate food structures and sources for the most part. Oh, you work for Gab. Well, yeah, I have a second business, which is actually why I was up in the tour to begin with. I'm also a part-time pet. So if you ever need to appear a little more friendly and, you know, show that you have, like, you know, good training abilities, I'm right there. I'll sit when you tell me to sit. I can do high fives. And also, if you're having a quite stressful day, I have been told that I'm incredibly nice to pat on the head. It's very cheap too, quite affordable.
I see. That is quite a skill set. But I suppose...
Yeah, I try.
Are you also the owner of the Oasis Grill, I believe it was, in the wasteland?
Why, yes, that is yeah, that's me. That's me, yes, I run that establishment.
I see. Would you perhaps be willing to set up a meeting sometime tomorrow for me to come down and try and talk some business?
Oh, yeah, I love talking business. It's one of my favorite things to do. Sure, of course. We usually, during the beginning of the day, there's usually a bit of like a breakfast rush. You know, people come in, they load up on food before they go out into the wasteland to do their jobs and work and stuff. So usually like the first half hour of the day is pretty packed. But after that...
Very good.
You might be what?
I might be a bit busy towards the beginning of the day tomorrow. Would a meeting towards the last hour work?
Well, perhaps sometimes I get called away on business near the end of the day, but I could try to schedule you in and stay active in that area. Yeah.
That would be appreciated.
Perhaps earlier in that hour would be perfect. We'll try to make it happen. I think that sounds great. Yeah.
Of course.
Wonderful.
Perhaps.
Sorry, what did you say your name was again? I'm Jigal.
Elpizo.
Elpizo.
Indeed.
Okay.
And perhaps to make setting up that meeting easier, I can give you some contact information and you can try contacting me on the long-range comms.
Sure. Elpizo. You got it. A long-range contact information. I'd love that.
Indeed. Here. Give me one moment. There you are.
Uh-huh. Oh, thank you. Boop. Perfect. I got it.
There we go.
Great.
A pleasure to meet you.
Wonderful to meet you as well. You're not heading up to the row, are you?
I am, but I'm heading up past that as well.
Oh, I see. Oh, yeah, you're heading home. That's fair. Yeah, I'm looking for some cheese. I know that sounds ridiculous, but I'm on an ingredient hunt. You wouldn't happen to... Gep doesn't have any of that, does it?
I'm sure we have quite a stockpile of cheese.
Oh, well, that's wonderful. I'm gonna have to stop over. Maybe, I know Fred a little bit over in the row. You think, if he's around, I'll go bother him for it. I don't wanna put you out. You go. Go ahead. You go. I take it up enough of your time. I'll see you tomorrow. We can talk business then. It'll be great. Yeah, you're looking so handsome too. I really love that. That little red right there by your shirt looks real. Oh, it looks luxurious. I love it. And the stripes on your coat. Oh, I'm a bit of a fan of stripes myself.
Indeed, I love the suit.
Oh, thank you, too kind. Oh, it's the best I could get together, you know, for the wasteland and all that. I'm fairly well dressed in the city.
Indeed, it certainly stands out.
Anyhow, I'm also headed to the road, but I just gotta stop real quick and do a couple little things. So don't you wait for me. I wouldn't wanna, you know, make this awkward.
Of
You know
course.
what I mean, right? Like the whole goodbye and then we're walking next to each other thing. Oh, yeah. That's always, ha ha. Yeah, that's
That
never
it
good.
is.
All right. I look forward to doing business with you tomorrow. Yeah, it'll be great.
Indeed.
You have a great rest of your night.
You as well. Take care.
Thanks. Yeah.
Yep. A ball of energy. And what time is it? Okay, we're going to be a little late getting up there, but that's all right. Ooh. Wow. Let's go straight for... Okay, row is open. Nice. We'll be able to have time to quickly run from one spot to another. Wow. Oh, are they coming? Who's gonna happen first? Wow. All right. Yeah. I love you, call. Gotta take a sip of water. Absolutely. And how's our connection looking? Okay, still looking good. Nice. So that's a fair bit that we've been able to knock off the list and set up for tomorrow. So that's... I need to keep track of how many meetings I set up. That's Chigong, the Undercity Council, Sai. There's probably a few others that I'm forgetting. But I'll look back through things later. Ooh. Oh. Oop. 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 And... Oop. Oop. There we go. And there, and... Do we got a gun? Yes. Undersea tunnel. There we go. Like the... I should get on comms just in case. No, it's a quick run. Gotta get back upstairs. I hope that was just a delayed effect and not it spawning a second gun. Here we go. Back on up. I hope the Ditus actually remembered that we set up the meeting. Oh yeah, I need to talk to Phobos about the potential issues with the sewers. See if we can fit that in after our project work.
Actually get on the map. I will see you down there, and I'll meet you in the extras room. Sweet.
Okay, are the guard models in the extra room by any chance?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, wait, do you want to copy it off me real quick?
Sure.
Yeah,
Is that my pistol that spawned on the ground?
There's nothing else going on today.
I think it might be.
So I'm gonna become the best. Also, hello! Long time no see, friend.
Okay.
Oh my god, it remembered. It remembered I'm trident. Oh, fuck yeah. Alright, where is it? Where is it? Where's the thing?
Tell the road, yeah.
Go, got the gun, got the radio. Wow. Okay, here we go.
God damn it, where is it?
Alright. Not sure if we should head to Shometsu or if they should come here. Probably head over there. We'll see. Okay, a little late, but we can still get it done. We'll see if they remembered or if they're actually up here. I feel like they're still down. Oh, perfect timing. Hello, hello. Perfect timing.
Yes, let me go put this in my lab real quick, and I'll be right back.
Of course. Well, well. They've got some really good placement for those booths.
Alright, you wanted to speak with me this morning as well?
Indeed.
Sorry about that, I was out running an errand.
That's quite alright. We set up a bit yesterday to work on the project more today.
Yes, yes. Do you have the personnel I requested?
I can call them right now, as soon as you're ready.
Alright, we can set things up.
Perfect. Now I'll make the call.
What a wonderful.
Hello, hello.
It's gonna feel needs me for anything. I do right back. Probably.
Question is, should I put 1 or 2 points into this decker to make them better? Is a +1 going to help that much? I feel like it's more the extra person being there that's going to help more.
Alright, I have cleared things up, and things should be when they arrive.
Pretty good. I'm still waiting on the response back.
Okay. Actually, I might need to talk to Avalon real fast, because the person that we're going to be converting needs the assistance of Avalon, so...
I see.
Hello, DM here.
Yeah,
what can I do for you?
I would like to spend 1 Psychophanta point to bring in a decker to help with this project with Titus.
Okay. Can I get a decker 1?
Yep.
Okay. ETA 5 minutes.
Sounds good. Thank you.
No problem.
So 5 minutes from... Okay. Oof. Well, once he's coming back, I might as well take a seat. I can sit over here. I think would have a better vantage. Yeah, I can see right to the transport. Whoa. Still an awkward height for these chairs. All right. Hopefully this decker can actually make a difference in the project. Oh boy. Oh. We'll see who gets back first. And is Sarah in long range comms? Nope, still not. Dang it. I think that's the decker. Hello, hello there.
Hello, are you... Hello, hello? Are you... I've been hearing you need decking services?
Indeed I do. I'm afraid that you'll need to wait with me for a moment until the person that we're doing this with gets back.
Okay.
Feel free to have a seat if you wish.
How's your day been going?
Fairly well, out of business.
Very good, very good.
And how about yours?
It's been a decent day, very, very busy. A lot of people have been needing my services lately.
Good to hear. How long have you been in the business?
For the last 5 years.
Hmm.
Working for, various corps.
I see. If I may ask, what got you into things?
Always liked tinkering, so learning how things worked and how to make things better.
Very respectable.
What are you gonna, if you don't mind me asking, what are you gonna be needing from me today?
We're going to be assisting with a special project. Of course,
Very
as
well.
part of working on things, there will be need to be signed a NDA. You know, standard protocol.
Of course, standard protocol.
But I believe that Mr. Dieter should take the lead, and you can help supplement.
Sounds good.
Hopefully he should not be too much longer. He's grabbing another part needed for this project.
Yes.
Oh, and my apologies, I didn't even ask. What was your name?
Stephanie.
Pleasure to meet you.
Stephanie Watsahau. Yes,
Elpizo.
pleasure to meet you. What's your name? Elpizo.
And here they come now.
Hello?
Hello.
Reasonable amount of time.
It doesn't have to be right now, maybe just think about it. Hello,
Hello.
Elpizo.
couldn't
I've been
get
trying to get a hold of you
Hello.
all day. Did the union sign the paperwork or no? Have they not done that yet?
I believe that he said that he'd be coming back up to do that today.
Alright, alright. I just wanted to make absolutely certain. I'm helping Shimizu with something right now, but yes, if there's
They're
anything
actually the
I can
ones that is, are gonna be, well, one of the individuals. It's the individual that we're gonna be working on over here.
Right here.
I'm right here.
Oh, yes. Well,
Alright.
alright. Well, if I'm doing
And
something
the Decker.
for a friend, I suppose
we
I'll
also
not
been-
mess it up.
This is the Decker in question.
Yes.
I requested one Decker and another to do the operation on. That's why I had to get that one.
Righty. If that's the case, give me one more moment to make another call. You can all start heading inside.
Alright.
Yes, of course.
Please follow me.
Whoops. Forgot I needed to grab a second individual. It's a good thing I got 2 points. Just need a body for the pile.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, what can I do for you?
Is it possible for me to just grab like a low tier, not as necessary kind of worker from the pool to be used for this project with Titus?
So like a Psychophanta or?
Yeah, I can do that.
Ah, okay. Let me see if we have any extra available. Give me one moment.
I made a call for a Decker just a minute ago. But we need, like, just a body to be used for the experiment.
So do you need them to do anything at all? Because I can just spawn you a prop dummy.
That could work too. They're just like a person to be done with the project on, to test the cybernetics and tasting stuff.
Gotcha. Yeah. I can spawn you a...
Righty. We should have our test subject along the way.
Wonderful.
And here they are now.
Not good.
That's your work, thank you.
Alright.
You're going to carry that?
That's an interesting grabbing spot. And you can't grab high.
What the fuck is this?
This is a project
Don't
involved
worry
with
about it,
Titus.
it's fine. Come on, Elpizo, it's fine. That's a person. Clearly, that's a
Look
person.
at him walking
you know?
so confidently.
It's another half-dead person. Yeah.
No, they're quite alive.
It's a person. That's all that matters.
Oh.
Look at them go. Wow.
Come on. Alright, over to the lab we go. What am I doing with my life right now?
You're doing this.
You're working with Titus.
Yes, bad. It's
woman when he was leaving. Was it? I thought you were working. Continue working. At least one person was
We
discovered
have
with
our,
missing arms and
body.
legs.
We have our subject here.
Wonderful. All right. Put something in the chair.
They're a bit nervous.
What are you doing here?
Goodness.
I'm learning the
don't worry.
program to assist.
Yes,
Okay.
don't worry. We'll put on the program. Don't worry about it.
Alright, 1 second. I need to grab something.
Oh my goodness.
While you are doing whatever the fuck you are doing here, I'm going to go not watch this. Have fun.
Alright.
Fair enough.
So,
Unless you want to see a wonderful operation, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
I don't want to see the insides of another human being again. Thank you very much, Titus.
are you sure?
Person. I'm a little squeamish.
It gets better the more you see it. I promise.
I'm a little squeamish.
It's a strange thing for a Shimetsu person to be.
Squeamish? Really?
Yeah, they'll get over it.
Yes. Anyway, yes.
I'm
No,
only
I was
walking
talking
behind
to
the desk,
Conrad
not,
Ludovic about it. We were talking
bullshit.
about Trident and Avalon going together on a bounty for whoever's been
So
doing
it happens when I switch maps.
Conrad claims that he has information that it's somebody in a red trench coat with a large knife who's just going around and hacking people to pieces. I don't know, something like that.
What?
I don't know. But I figured there's at least a handful of us who have, cybernetics and things like that as part of our business, and it is bad for business. That is my worry. So I figured to offer it to you guys as well. Probably going to offer it to Valkyrie. We'll see if they put up money as well. I mean, honestly. Well, if you go to the Union, you can usually just set bounties, things like that.
True. Doesn't a red trench coat sound someone familiar from Valkyrie?
Does. Yeah, it does.
Does it?
Someone that's been, doing things that none of us has
Are
been
we
liking.
talking about the bug man?
Yeah, the bug man.
Yeah, the bug man, yeah. I mean, he looks too twinkish to hold a machete, so I don't know.
Yes, I don't think that he'd be going around. Does he have a reason to go around and hack people up for their synth
Yeah, I
parts?
don't know, man. Bloodlust?
I imagine that if he was the bug man, the
to
first thing that
enforce
people would say was that he's a bug man, not a guy in a trench coat either. I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
typically.
True.
Well, I also heard that the wasteland was under. They were being besieged by raiders whose bodies seem to be made entirely of synthetic parts. So that's at least something else. Might be related. Probably not.
That's a new piece to the puzzle.
Oh, so you don't think that they're related then? Interesting.
Maybe you are. Problem is, how would the person get through the scrap town? Get up to a row like that with a body so easily?
I don't know. It's a good question. Maybe it's people with alternative means to find their way up. Yes. Oh, sorry. What can I do? Alright, lift them directly into the air. Right.
Let's start with the brain here. Do we have a DM here?
Yes,
right
X
now?
marks the spot, as far as I know.
So, that's the face, not the head.
Well, the face is on the head.
Well, we need the scalp. Open the scalp. You know who the brain is?
Why would you open the scalp? If you want to get to the brain, you don't open the scalp. Where did you go to medical school? What's wrong with you?
What?
To cybernetics school. It's completely different.
Oh, so this is too tall for me. Give me a moment. I'm gonna make him shorter. Just bear. I'm 4.5 feet tall. Yes, like a barber chair. Just yeah. Hello.
Hi.
Hey, we're doing brain surgery.
Oh God, two brain surgeries?
Yes,
There's one going on
two
right now.
two at the same time. Yes.
There's one going on in
I picked the one I thought would be
moment.
faster. Yeah.
Ah. All right.
This
one's not normal
the,
brain surgery.
This is a cybernetic one.
Gotcha. All right. So, what are we doing? What are we doing exactly?
Doing the same thing that was done to me, my brain.
Converting this person from a meat brain into a fully synthetic brain and body. It's that one.
Yeah. Okay. Well, the body is an entirely separate issue. I was in the second into one bar.
Well, okay. Fair.
All right. So, quick thing. This person is still alive, though, too, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Is this person still
I know
alive?
they may look.
Okay. I know I spawned the prop. I know I spawned the prop, but I didn't know if they were technically alive or dead.
Yes, they're still alive.
Okay. They're alive for now.
Okay. For now. All right. So, since this is your third time doing this, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, with your technician and Under, I know you don't have a sheet, but do you have a technically medical, like what level?
I don't know. I don't actually have levels in anything. I'm not even a character, man. I think Chandler sometimes treats me as just getting passing rolls with like a 5. We mostly just roll raw for me.
Right.
But
right.
I mean, you can do whatever you want, man.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Well, let's just say you did have a sheet and everything. So, yeah, you'd be at 4. So.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, my whole body died right now.
Okay. So, initial actual insertion of actually trying to open up the head. Both of you fuck up real bad with a nat 1.
Oh no.
Oh shit! No.
What did you do? Or you just,
I don't know.
I told you, you're talking about going in the scalp and then you just grab it like it's a fucking bottle of pills and crack it open. What's wrong with you?
That's what I need. I need a bone saw.
Yes, you do. Go get a bone saw. What is wrong with you?
Here we go. Okay. Sorry, it's been a while since
Can
I've
you
worked on one of
believe
these,
this
alright?
disembodied pair of arms and
I thought I could do
eyeballs?
it with a scalpel. Okay,
No,
it's my bad. It's my bad.
It doesn't even. I don't even know why you're getting a bone saw. What you actually need is like one of those circular saws, the little ones, the ones for bone, not a bone saw, but you know.
That's
Anyway, go for it. Go for it. I grabbed him again. This is terrible. Hold on.
All right, actually getting him open now. Although you have already caused some type of trauma to the brain,
He'll be fine. We don't put him under yet.
Just a little brain
Oh
damage.
my goodness.
He's somewhat.
Yep.
We didn't put him under, did we?
Yes, we probably should have. Anyway, yeah, continue. What were you saying? He's alive right now. He's awake. Okay, so.
Yeah. He's definitely gone into shock by now.
Oh no.
Oh, he'll be fine. He'll recover, I swear. Don't worry.
Is what were you saying? Do your rolls. I'm so sorry.
All right. No, with 16, even though he has gone into shock and has passed out from the pain, you are able to successfully remove the actual.
He's already passed out.
The brain. All right. Do you have?
There's your brain.
Don't grab the brain with your hands. What are you doing? There's no brain stem in there.
Was it the brain?
And
What are you
eyes.
talking
There's a
about?
lot attached to it.
No, I'd never. Continue. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Do you have the synthetic that you're gonna stick it into, or do you have you're just gonna keep a brain in the jar at the moment?
Brain in the jar at the moment, because that's all we really need. And just brain and pair lips.
Okay, just know that
Yeah, so they're cyberizing and digitizing it. I think doesn't it just wind up on the PC when you do that, or
what do you mean?
When you guys do this, because I don't remember how you store the actual consciousness itself.
So
Theirs is weird.
Yes, it is.
Shimatsu's is weird.
Yeah. So it is cybernetized and digitized.
Why am I telling you? You fucking know. It just occurred to me that you're Soma. That fucking hell. Yeah.
So yeah, it is made of metal and digitalized, which is why synthetic uploads work.
Just know, the moment you stick it into an actual synthetic, because of all the trauma that it just went through, and also with that Nat 1, you are probably gonna have to kill it because it's gonna try to kill you.
Okay, I have a plan for that actually, because we actually tested this before. All right. So shall we proceed sticking the brain in the jar moment? And I'll just, that's a wonderful synthetic brain. Yes. Now you can pick it up with your hands. Because now you don't damage brains with metal. Puts it in the jar.
Alright, well, I'm going to take this body back to Avalon if this is what we're doing, so.
Yeah, go right ahead.
We'll just go ahead and take this. See you later.
Somewhere, you still here?
What's up? I gotta go to the.
I'm not taking this. There's a few things actually. Gonna plug it in to get readings and voice out. And then real quickly, I am also going to raise their dopamine levels. Because now that it's digitalized, I can manually mess with.
You have to buzz me out, I just realized. I'm sitting here with a dead body, please help me.
Just ping me again.
Okay. I'll be right back.
So I'm being called by my corporation.
Yes, you should probably hit over quick.
Yes.
Well, this has been quite the display so far.
I know, it was a little bit horrifying. I didn't think I would see somebody's brain.
To say the least.
That's a new one.
They most likely
This
could
program
have
is very
done.
interesting.
Indeed. They probably could have done that part
Yeah.
before we arrived, but this is where you're now going to be needed.
Yes.
They should already have some synthesized tastes in the database.
Yep.
Welcome back.
Yeah. Let me try to calm him down a little bit now, because after the initial mess up, he's not feeling so well.
Are we still able to get the analysis of his tastes?
That's a good question. Problem is, we have to go off of what they say. Because I don't take readings on what they and what happens when they taste something that is familiar to them. But since make sure start referencing the current things already in there and try and cross-reference with some of the Woto's or sorry, Geb's. Why did I say Woto? Some of Geb's food items and try and get them as close as possible.
Okay, we'll do.
So you're not able to get a reading of their mental assessments of these things? I would think that making it more digital would be able to get those readings easier.
Oh yes, no, it does. It's just a matter of I can't really read his mind as of what he's tasted before, so it's more so of if he's tasted it before, does it still taste like that, and it's all up to his personal
experience. Are you able to read the mental pattern, seeing if it's the same response, or reads as a similar response?
That's a good question. Did you get any readings before? Of things that he's tasted?
I did not. I was not properly prepped on those bits of data.
That's alright, it's my fault for not preparing properly.
You did also only specify that you needed the Decker immediately.
Well, the Decker was immediate because I needed them for putting in the food items. Having them in there would allow us to actually test them. It's one of those you can do with one or the other, but to have it complete, you need both. Like,
Indeed.
They could have been over here a lot sooner and just they could have made the entire code right now. But we wouldn't have any proper baseline for us to test it off of.
Indeed.
Yep, that seems to match right there.
Eating on the TM.
Perhaps the brain surgery is greener on the other corporation.
Well, hopefully. All stuff on the plate is the brain there.
Is this gonna be through the night?
Most likely no. Just waiting on a DM.
Alright, can you do it in like the next 10 minutes?
Depends on when the DM gets here.
Big air quotes.
Oh, yes.
We should be able to, yes.
Most likely.
Alright, cool.
If anything, I can literally send it home with them and they can continue testing on it all night.
Alright.
Indeed.
That one looks right.
Oh yeah, the fabricators, I need to do that. I'm probably going to have to do the fabricators tomorrow, because the DMs are already busy. And we don't got too much time. So, do you make cybernetic brains often?
Well, to be honest, this is my third one. Problem is gaining volunteers.
I would imagine.
It might help if you put them to sleep first.
I would agree on that.
Yeah, well, there looks like a dead body, so, you know, it's kind of hard to tell they ran away in the first place.
So,
yeah.
We're here for the rolls.
We hear double balls. So yeah, I'm gonna try and raise their dopamine levels and lower their stress levels, because that was digitalized. I can do that.
with a nat 1. At this point,
Aaron said, "I don't like your rolls."
At this point, my friend, your brain in a jar has died. The stress levels were way too high.
So, you remember how I told you that this was be a risky operation?
Indeed.
And it might end up in death? Yeah, I'm getting a flat line on brain activity.
Right.
Okay. Sad thing, however, you now have the program and she can continue putting in more items. Again, the entire point of testing now on is we need more subjects. As I said, it's an experimental operation, but this is the best way we can cross-reference human taste to synthetic taste.
Righty. As a sign of good faith in the project, I will leave the funding for that individual paid by Geb, but the next will need to be paid for by Shometsu.
Alright, will do. After all, after this project is completed, we should be getting more funding anyways.
Indeed.
Help distribute
it. So does that conclude most of what needs to be done tonight?
Yes, it would allow me to dispose of this. Hey, do you know where Lennon is?
I haven't seen him.
Hey, I wanted to give him some experience. Alright. Oh, let me let you out.
Indeed. But as that was a Geb individual, perhaps we could take it and try and find what we can.
I would be perfectly alright with that. Only issue is the technology used for it would be beyond your general understanding. Which is why only Avalon or, technically only me and Sally would know what to do with it entirely. As we're the only two individuals that know how to really edit a brain, per se.
Very well. Is the case able to be used a second time?
Oh, yes. The case is no complicated feat. It's merely just to store the brain and give us readings. The hard part is making the brain, which sadly didn't really work out.
Indeed. Well, in that case, Stephanie, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Righty, lead the way.
Alright.
I had a feeling that this is how this was going to go. Yeah, this could be very big. There's going to be a whole new market.
Alright. Hey, don't forget your weapon.
Indeed.
Alright.
Thank you again for your time.
I do apologize about the casualty, but...
Indeed.
Okay,
Hopefully we'll see more success in the future.
Yes. Next operation, I should have Sally herself help me, and she is the other individual who did the other two operations with me. So, next one, hopefully, should be successful.
Very good. With that, I bid you a good night.
And you as well.
Good night.
Take care. And with
Needed
that,
that program?
Indeed. We can both head back, and you can head back to the research division and tell me what you find in the next day.
Will do.
Very good. Did you have any other thoughts other than the clearly horrifying aspect?
A lot of very interesting data there. I think it'll be very useful for this program you seem to be creating. A very good base to start off of. Be interesting to see how this project goes.
Absolutely. I think that we can break a whole lot of new ground. But with that, thank you for your services.
Yep. Okay, here's the remaining program. You can take that and I'll continue to do some of my research at home as well, but that should be a copy for you.
Very good. Thank you. You've done excellent.
Have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow and give you an update.
Indeed. Take care.
Okay, take care.
Wowee. Alright, how much time we got left? 10 minutes? I haven't eaten again. Darn it. Perhaps it's time to make a call to Alien Eats. And I wonder if Marana and Sarah have gotten up to anything. And you keep letting the chance to relax escape you. You don't really have the best seating as of yet. We need that restaurant. I guess I'll just sit over here. Enjoy a meal for the last bit of the day. Got a lot done. It's good to sit down. I wonder if either of them will make it back up in time. Tastes like a slightly different recipe from last night. Dang it, they both disappear with one click. They did make it up.
This is Marana Skylark. I'm back. I don't know if anyone's around right now.
Right behind you.
Did you manage to find food that wasn't cubed? Really? Wow. Okay.
Alien Eats.
Upper Eats? Hmm.
It's certainly better than
Well,
Cubes.
I definitely was on a fucking journey and a half. That's for sure. Biggest thing that I'll probably look into on my time is there was more conflict going on in the row. Obviously, I told you about the stuff that happened in that apartment, but the grindstone got broken into, and there was a bunch of fighting and stuff that happened. The wyverns managed to capture a few of them, and they were answering questions. And that gang was apparently the bulls. I was going around beating people up. I can't remember what their agenda was at the top of my mind, but it didn't line up to what was the stuff that was going on in the Undercity. And the Undercity stuff doesn't exactly line up with the stuff that happened to the row today. So it seems to me initially that a lot of this is individual conflicts that are all happening separately, but the people in the row that broke into the grindstone were apparently running from something else. So whether it be some kind of other gang or mafia or cartel, apparently in row 31. So I might ask some of our assets that are located down there if they can give me any information on what they could potentially be running from.
Well.
Hello.
Well, you made it back. I need to tell you some.
Hi, squad.
Yeah. So it's been getting worse recently. I'll be honest. They found somebody in the row had all the cybernetic limbs ripped off of them. And effectively a bomb put into their lungs. The medics managed to stabilize them and I hadn't checked back up on them, but that's on top of some more recent like gang conflict that isn't really related, but seems like the situation when it comes to people with cybernetics or synthetics has been getting worse. So if there's ever a time to keep on the down low or in disguise or use security assets, it's now.
I suppose.
Okay, yeah, I mean, yeah, I already, yeah. Is that it? Is it just that it's being a huge threat right now, and I'm the only threat right now at Geb?
That and apparently there's something else in row 31 that a bunch of this gang called the Bulls is running from, or they're getting pushed out from. I don't know if that will spill over into our row. I'm going to do some investigating on that, but obviously if we have businesses down there, we have employees down there, Fred is almost always down there, they're in danger. This is more of a security issue, I guess, than a botanist issue, but somebody with cybernetic enhancements, you could be targeted.
Okay, well, it's good that I don't really pass as someone that looks like a synthetic, so at least I have that going for me, but...
Yes, but you never know if there's some kind of weird passive, like EMPs or, decking, or somebody might end up finding out something and selling you out, It's, so that's just kind of a better safe than sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry to drop that bombshell on you, but
Yeah, that's a lot. That my life is very much in danger now. Thank you.
Yeah, but I'd rather be proactive. I'd rather be proactive than not mention any of that, and then end up with that situation. So
security risks need to be dealt with.
Yeah, there's also a bunch of rifts or something opening up in the Undercity as well. On top, maybe the rifts are open up, and that's where all the hamsters come out of. I don't know. Apparently there's something behind my back that spooked Fenris. By the way, I did get Fenris's contact information again, and we should be able to set up a meeting with the council. I did manage to find one of them.
I did also pass a message along. I'm not sure if it reached or not.
Okay. Yeah, but we should be able to do that.
We have several meetings
how was
set
the
up for
Undercity?
tomorrow.
I didn't get to go to the Undercity. I did go to the row. Weird seeing just Valkyrie was with Avalon down there for a good minute for some reason. Don't really know much about that. What was God, the Maw, I think it was called, showed up in the Wasteland. There was a
really?
There was a race supposed to happen that I was attending to, and then the Maw showed up, tried to kill a couple of people. Saw someone was severely injured. So that was awful. And then these girls, they were making this mush out of this bucket, and they were just stirring it, and this guy just walks up and sticks his finger and has a little taste and just fell right unconscious in front of me, and I had to carry him to the clinic. not too fun of a day. But we do have a meeting with the council midday tomorrow.
Okay.
It doesn't
up here
seem
or
like
down in the
there.
waist? Down in the waist, got it.
It doesn't seem that they're too fond of just having jobs and such and having corporate people come to the wasteland, but I offered the idea of maybe just implementing construction for a landing pad in the wasteland in order for their support in this battle that they're doing. So they seemed pretty happy with that idea, set up a meeting, so we're gonna be attending that tomorrow midday.
Yeah.
You guys can't
I know they might have some. I should be here at least, but at least when it comes to any grandiose plans, might need to keep it simple for now and keep it to stuff that's immediate. I don't think Scraptown really likes thinking super long term, and especially when that long term with corporates is complete and total dominance. I don't think and what corporates have to say, but I think something as simple as a landing pad to. It's not even just Geb that's going to be using it. It would technically, pretty much, we're making a parking lot is what we're doing. It's not anything insane, but it is something that's necessary.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty good trade-off. So, and they like the idea, so we're pitching it.
Very good.
I did find one person down in the Undercity who might be a potential lead. They looked like a robot. They were completely they were a medical bot. They might work at the clinic down there, but I think they know some medicinal plants and stuff. If you need any more leads on plants in the Undercity, yeah.
I'd love that.
I also did see one plant growing on a pipe. I guess I saw some random plants, but it looked. It caught my attention. It looked very glowy, and
what color?
I guess the location of it, blue, is in the water district. On some piping.
Dude, those are so hard to get. I tell you.
Yeah, it looked pretty up there, but I don't know. Maybe somebody else could get it. Though they'd probably end up squashing the plant or something. They'd probably land on top of the plant when I jumped up by there.
Oh, I'll try to take a look for it next time.
Yeah. I think that was it.
Okay, well, Elpizo, anything else?
Indeed. I've been running around quite a bit. There's a lot of meetings set up for tomorrow, including one with the Undercity Council, and as well as a Jagal from the Oasis Grill in the race event. And I've done
Somebody
more.
wants to do business with us from the Oasis.
Indeed, they seem to stand out a lot. Additionally, I went with
the cat thing that was screaming.
the same.
Nice, great. Yeah. Can I not go to that meeting? Just saying.
Indeed,
Or asking?
I can handle
Thank
that.
goodness.
But I was trying to contact you, but you didn't seem to be on the long-range comms. I had the meeting with Titus about the project.
Yep, I definitely forgot to get on the comms today. That's my bad.
Indeed.
Yeah, I sent out the warning a little bit ago to be like, hey, yeah, no, there's people getting pulled from their, apartment and getting dismembered. It's pretty bad out there, but it's fine.
I don't know why I forgot to get on the comms. That's totally my fault. That won't happen again.
It's okay. We're all safe and sound up here, so.
Indeed. Either way, the synthetic food project is
All right, everyone. That is the end of this session. Sorry, I went a couple minutes over, but go ahead and respawn. I'll meet all of you guys back in the spawn room.
I think the sweepos are coming out. I hear them.
Indeed.
It's like an ominous humming.
Did we ever find out what's going on with Sweepos and Traverse, by the way?
There's something we should
what was going on? Do I know about? I don't know if I was updated on this.
I believe
that
it was
that
during
was
the
at
gala.
the gala. Yeah.
What happened?
What happened? Fucking what's his name was like, oh, pretty
Mr.
suspicious that Traverse is buying out a Sweepo company when that's such a small company. It's weird that such a big corporation is doing that. So.
Oh yeah, I was kind of fuming at that point. I think I kind of glanced over that. So Yeah. Also, some people were going around asking about Gary in the row. So I just said that they're not working for us anymore.
Yeah, Gary was.
Not wrong.
He was. Well, Jerry was fired, and he no longer works here. That's it.
Indeed.
That's
Alright.
what I told them, but yeah.
I'd say let's hit it. I'm gonna obviously
I
just
agree.
keep working on the plants. So have a good night, guys.
You as well.
Good night.
Oh, the plate despawned.
I hate to scare tactic them, but I mean, they don't see what they did to that person. They're pretty much just a fucking nugget with a head.
Indeed.
And they didn't catch the person that did that, so it's like, yeah, sorry.
I believe that we should
Obviously
definitely
doesn't seem
crack
many
down
people
on this
are,
kind of sentiment, because it would directly counteract
exactly.
the project we're working on.
I did investigate that a little bit further, and seems like an isolated incident the more I hear about it. But also, people might be spinning it that he is the CEO of Sex and managed to steal somebody's girl. So somebody went after. Some people might be pushing that, and being cheeky and doing that on their own. So I just say let them do, come up with their own bullshit stories of making it targeted. We're about to get abducted.
I know. I think a lot of people do. All right, everyone. That's the end of this session. Thank you guys so much for an awesome session. I had so much fun. Huge shout out to all of our extras for filling up the world today and bringing some life to the Upper City. You guys are fucking awesome. Thank you so much. Each and every one of the characters up here had a really cool moment today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you had fun. Yeah, guys, we have 3 more episodes left of this season, so make every second here for the rest of the season count. All right, guys, have a great rest of your week. I'll see all of you tomorrow at noon PST, 3 p.m. EST in the cast Discord. We're going to be for some really important stuff for the Upper City, for the State of the RP, so please come, please join. I would love to see all of you guys there. Noon PST, 3 p.m. EST. Yeah. Anyways, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.
Wowee.
Sorry, I was closing stream. Man, I definitely went on a journey. I was having a lot of epiphanies of oh yeah, that's right. I'm like a corporate head of security. I'm just down here by myself, just investigating random stuff and getting pulled. Not pulled, but being like, hey, yeah, this sounds like important. There's a bunch of rifts starting to open up in the Undercity. I was like, what? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know the character what it's about, but I'm like, what the fuck is it? I think Fenris saw something behind me. I don't know if that was a glitch or a bug, but I secretly hope it was. That there was something behind me. He's like, what the fuck, So yeah, we should. It was awkward because I was trying to make a meeting with Fenris or the council, but then they're like, oh, here's the contact information to make. I think it's let's handle this out of character, basically. We got the time, but so I was like, oh yeah, no. But I also investigated stuff. I was mostly investigating security stuff of the message that Fred sent us, but then also in the row, I started really going, oh shit, when somebody was pulled out of an apartment. I think it was an NPC, but they had all their all their limbs gone, and they were basically gonna die. So the mech stabilized them. So yeah, it was pretty. I mean, we didn't see it. Obviously, there wasn't anyone there, but I was like, oh yeah. The character was like, oof, this is pretty nasty. This is but it wasn't. None of the pieces were put together though. So all of it seems I think out of character. I know why is it's just different teams doing different plots and they just happen to kind of line up, but it's not associated. But
Yeah.
It's like I went and wanted to ask about like the people they found out in the city, and they're like, oh yeah, we dealt with them. Smile, you know. And then at the end, when I was walking through the row, I stumbled upon stuff. Like I said, the grindstone got like attacked or whatever, and I was like, oh shit, okay.
Yeah.
Go and ask the wyverns about that, and they let me in, and they interrogating like one of the people, so got some answers.
Nice.
They spread some answers.
I got to sit in on guy just doing another one of those cybernetic surgery things, which failed and killed the patient.
Oof.
Which was one of our workers that I provided.
God damn it.
Yep.
I mean, you can do whatever the hell you want, but you know, it would have been funny. We were at the end. I mean, it wasn't gonna happen. It wasn't gonna line up. But there was somebody at the very end. Do we need to store props? I don't know if we need to, but
If it's on your hip, then it becomes stored for next time.
It doesn't do that for me 90% of the time.
Yeah.
But they're tempted to give me the to like, okay, who's gonna take this prisoner or whatever? Like, it's like, oh, you got a nice corporate lady. Oh, you can take it with, and I'm over here like, yes, I'll do it. Yeah. I didn't get to do the end. I wanted to do a psychophonic contact to do launch an investigation or like, get information on like the person that did all this stuff.
Yeah.
With the Get Cube, I'll probably do that next episode. Although now I need to, the way I'm still using my psychophonic kind of like fan RP, where it's like you can do it for off map. But like today, I was like, I need to call in a mechanic or a technician to go do Fred's upgrades. So
I called in a decker.
Need a roll or whatever. Oh, what'd you call in a decker for?
It was for the whole synth project thing.
Oh, okay. But yeah, so tomorrow I'm probably gonna have to investigate the because I find that information stuff insanely important, and it is like you know, like what FanRP does, you know, it's like, so that is worth using it for. But if they don't say that, and like I can just simply look it up, I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah. So that's something I need to do. Investigate row 31. I feel like I'm providing more information to other people right now, but it's like a lot of it, it's like playing messenger. A lot of it's playing messenger and being like, oh, this is that, or this is stuff related potentially, you know. So I know about the bulls and I know about the anglers. I know that the bulls aren't the same as the like. There's a lot of like different people that are making moves that aren't associated.
Oh yeah, I think I learned from Jagal that the synth threat down the wasteland is also making like half human, half machine hybrids.
Oh my god, indeed. Yeah, because I heard that was cyber. Oh, we heard at the beginning that they were from Shimetsu, from Netflix characters, they were cyborgs, not synthetic. And I was like, that changes the game entirely. But I forgot to mention that to you, unfortunately. So yeah. Yeah, it'll be fun to go down to the God. So we have a bunch of meetings, don't we? We really do.
I feel like there was a second one that was lined up for the 2-hour mark, and I couldn't remember what it was.
Yeah, well, we handled Fred and we handled Detroit and Gravel, so that was pretty good. And then
oh, it might be Levain. He's coming up at some point.
Which was that?
Simon.
What was Levain? Oh, Simon. Oh God, yeah. So we can probably split off and handle multiple things. So obviously, I want to do security stuff and investigation because I'm picking up information by just existing in the map, going around, being like, "What's up? What's this thing?" And people actually tell you a good amount of information if you just exist. Though I totally forgot to go or bring my armor, so I didn't have my armor the entire. I was in this outfit going around talking to people, and I was like, no, surprisingly went well. Oh. I can't tell. Your hand is. Your hand is like because of the. It's like your arm is in my face, so it's yeah. I went to 3 maps today. I was in the row talking to people. I was in the Undercity talking to people, and rifts are open. Apparently, at some point, Fenris, Capo's character, saw something behind me, and it spooked him. So I'm like, did something happen behind? It was like something happened behind me, like movie style. I'm like, God, I want to go look at the stream and see what he saw, because I was like, I hope it appeared behind me. I hope it did, because that would have been so great.
It was just nothing.
So were you down in the waste, I guess, because you couldn't get into Undercity?
Yeah, I'm like, when we were in the wasteland, dude, there's 56 people there, and like the DM's like, hey, if you're not supposed to be here, leave. And I was like, fuck, dude. But like enough people left, and like I had so much writing on this episode. I was like, I need to stay, but
yeah.
Yeah, dude, crazy episode. The fucking Maw grabbed a ship and like was about to like destroy it, and someone was like shooting it, and the Maw like let it go and destroyed it. And then the Maw was about to kill someone that's like part of the greenhouse, and it was just like this whole massive thing. It was crazy. But
I wonder if I don't know if the Maw is like killable, but I'm actually really curious if it is, because I feel like, and I'd probably roll by the GMs of anyone has watched Obi-Wan, the first episode. It's not even a spoiler, but basically all I have to say is yes, that is what I imagined, and it'd be really cool because there'd be definitely get what you get involved. That's for sure. If they manage to kill them all, because well, it's now a bunch of food that can be like basically harvested. So it's like, hey, you know, we definitely want to try and get on that. Which would be interesting conflict. But pretty much all I at this point. The only thing I want to do, and I also feel like it's a map. Oh god. Okay. The other thing was that there was a bunch of snails going on. That was the thing I was thinking about. There's a bunch of snails going around that I'm like. I think Kira was going around. Here's the map maker. If you don't know, he was going around asking people like, "What do you want changed?" Pretty much for season 4. So there's like, oh yeah, the grindstone wanted shit, or for he was in the Undercity. So I was like, I think he's just going around to everywhere asking people if they want renovations, pretty much. So yeah.
I don't know what they're doing to the upper city, but I hope they like make something that like just causes a fuck ton of drama. Like some area that we're all gonna go to no matter what. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess we'll learn tomorrow. You know, I think that's actually really important. If there's anything to even if you don't say anything, just being there passively to listen on what's being said, because there's been a lot of talk behind the scenes about upper city stuff that I'm like, that's definitely interesting. That's for sure. Yeah.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, I was looking in post-episode talk, and someone was like implying that you guys were gonna like kill Sarah, and I was like, dude, is that why?
What?
That's so paranoid. What?
Is Marana are gonna fucking assassinate Sarah?
No.
This talk that synthetics are getting ripped up, I'm like, this is it. Sarah's going. That's it.
Absolutely. I mean, out of character, it's like I'm interested. I mean, if anything, I thought I came off more as a protective mother, like being like, don't go into the row and into all these places, because I literally went into the clinic and saw somebody, not like model-wise, but like my character saw somebody as a nugget, and they're like, oh yeah, this person had all their synthetic like limbs ripped off. They basically, I think their lungs got like some kind of like chemical like put in them that would basically cause them to explode if anyone tried to do medical attention on them, but somehow the clinic mentioned, so it's like, holy shit. Yeah, so there's that. There's you, obviously, that like I don't know you're a full. I don't think I know. No, the first thing UNR told me was that you were a cyborg, I believe. So, but also you said you talked about your eyes and stuff. So it's like I know you got synthetic stuff going
Jerry's
on.
eyeball. I have Jerry's eyeball and like original Sarah before she was human's brain, and that was it. But it'd be really interesting if Sarah got like kidnapped and like Geb didn't know, and she just went like MIA.
That's the paranoia. So if there's ever like why are they so interested in what am I doing and keeping up with me? It's like that's literally the reason why. Not only does my character actually care about yours, but also I lose my job or I get into fucking shit because I lost high-end personnel that are under my watch. So it's like I can't fuck up. So it's like it is a like overly protective mother situation, because I've got a lot riding on making sure all my corporate personnel are good. So.
If Verona knew what Sarah was doing tomorrow, I literally.
Oh god.
Dude, there's a mission happening in the wasteland where they're going all the way out to go to an abandoned Avalon facility, and like Sarah wasn't gonna go, but someone was like, there's a lot of information and someone important to you is going, and Sarah was like, well, I gotta go. So
well, I guess I gotta go. Damn it.
Dude, when I asked the guy, he was like, yeah, we need more people with more guns. I was like, oh fuck, I'm gonna shoot for the first time next episode. So
damn.
If Sarah doesn't come back.
Out of character, I'd love to go, but obviously it's not really my thing. So I guess if they're like, hey, we need backup or support, wink, you could help. Marana's like, Marana's place is a soldier on the battlefield, because she's not like high-end corp. Yeah, but I mean, it's probably a wasteland thing. If they don't have enough people and there's enough like loopholes or like, you know, strings they could pull, like I'll fucking go, like oh hell yeah, but like
it would
they probably
really
want to keep it to like wait. Yeah, because
it'd be really funny if like you were there and then me in disguise was there and I have to pretend like I don't know you. Oh my god, that'd be so stressful because I talk in a southern accent, so I'd be like.
Yeah, I'd highly doubt I'd be involved.
Too bad.
That's fine. That's fine.
Right, in the suit and everything.
Elpizo, yeah. Just in, God, they did that last season with like Crike and with Ricky and like some guards and stuff. They'd be like on all these missions and stuff, and yeah, I think there's a lot of like how did we end up in this spot? I think I joked in fan RP too whenever I was on missions as my character. I'd be like, yeah, no, we sent chefs into combat before. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. It's fine.
A botanist is going into battle, and it's not too different.
Yeah. I had fun going around investigating stuff and asking people like random stuff because shit was going down all over the place. It's like somebody was like, "Oh yeah, this is an Undercity thing. Don't worry about it." And I'm like, "I am in the Undercity. What do you mean?" Like, this is not like I'm gonna go up and tell my boss this stuff. Am I okay right now? Am I safe? There's a bunch of rift creatures apparently like leaking through these fucking rifts or whatever. This seems problematic, you know?
Yeah.
Fun. 3 episodes left. We gotta make shit hit the fan, right?
Yep.
Yeah, something's gonna happen. So it seems like if even if we weren't gonna do something, something was gonna hit us. So
well, at least on a small scale, I've got some stuff going.
Not happy.
I've pretty much purchased a building for the row.
What the fuck your character's doing?
A business. That's what.
Business.
Oh,
yeah, he's
just the minute that Hundera was like, yeah, that thing that you wanted, it's legal. I was like, what the fuck is he doing? I swear to God.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah, today, yeah. That looking at that, it's like I couldn't remember because I was watching Steven's VOD and I was watching Persist. So I was like, I did see like kind of what you guys were up to. So I was like, was this something that happened a day ago that I know about, or was this something that happened, you know, during the stream that I don't know? So I was like, oh fuck, what do I know? What do I not know? I'm like, I don't actually remember, but I'm also, I'm very tired today.
Too well. I was like,
I know.
Do you?
It's space like it was actually seriously, it was actually out of curiosity. Like I actually don't remember because I woke up too fucking late, and I'm like, yeah. I'm jumping into it's been the first time in 2 weeks I jumped into Vero, but I think I did pretty good today, so not too headachy. I have a little beanie on, make my head not hurt too much because I think all the padding on my headset is gone.
Oh wait, what?
I was tempted to go down to look.
Padding?
I have to like buy a new whole headset or like buy like a back part. I have a beanie, so I'll just put on the beanie. Oh man, it's fine.
How does that happen?
Because I've had it for a year. I think I just had it for a year and it's just flat now. So because I use my Vero headset a ton. I think it's just worn out. That's the only thing I could think of. Yeah.
Maybe like
because otherwise
double-sided tape and a cushion. I don't know.
That's why I just have a beanie. The beanie is just basically it's like the fluffy socks I have for my full body. It's like it works, you know.
Bruh.
Besides, that being said, also I'm getting little, occasionally getting little red and like green, like RGB dots appearing, like very tiny, like pixels appearing every now and then, which is a sign that either my headset is dying or my cord has got tugged or like it's like too humid. In fact, I think I saw one. Oh no, that's a map thing. Never mind. Yeah, it was pretty bad one of the days I feel, but it seems to be pretty good today. I'm only noticing, but yeah, it's lasted for a year. I know people said the index doesn't last forever, so it's like, but if I can keep it going for as long as possible, obviously, the index is. Then again, I don't have to buy base stations. I just have to buy a headset. I don't have to buy controllers too, so it's like maybe it's not $1,000 because $1,000 is the whole package. So I just have to buy a headset, so maybe that's not that bad, but
I'm sure someone's just selling specifically the headset somewhere, so. Alright, well, have a great night, fellas. I'm gonna see myself out and eat some sushi rice. Why is it specifically sushi rice? Because it's my favorite food for some reason.
Yeah, probably need to find more food or something.
Have a good one.
Yep, night.
So yeah, with that, I think I'm gonna end stream here.
Yeah, I need to probably come up with another undercover, like actual proper undercover disguise too at some point. I totally forgot to wear armor today. And I was just running around being like, everything's fine. Everything was, but it was weird. I was very much having a lot of like, oh yeah, that's right. I'm like, I had a security like moment. It's like, oh yeah, that's right. I'm like super important. Even Amelia like la-di-da, but like I was like, oh yeah, it's different because like in fan RP everyone like knew me like for like for a long time. It's like, oh, it's fucking weird. Here it's like, oh yeah. It's not that. It's also because I'm in this outfit too, where I'm like very upper city, so it's like, oh yeah. I'm surprised it got as much hospitality. A lot of the time I just came in and I just said like, hello, hi, yes, I'm Geb, head of security. Is what I told people. They're like, oh yes, I'll tell you information now. I'd be like, oh yes, I'm investigating. People here investigating, they go, oh fuck, dude, they're investigating this, you know. When I was talking with Jimothy, I had that epiphany when I was talking to Jimothy about this stuff, and people started coming over and we're just having casual conversation. I was like, what the fuck? So like it ended up getting spun in a way that was like, oh yeah, it's a, you know, Cube actually was targeted for Jimothy because he's the CEO of set. So you know, people were memeing about it and not treating it as a big deal. Then it's like, ah yes, okay. Not too much of a PR problem, but also like I said, like out of like Marceline and I got told their name, but I forgot. Oh, no, Phobos is. I got told a lot of names today. I'll be honest. I can't remember, but it's Starnova came over and asked me about Jerry, and I told them they got fired. And then Starnova apparently has a major edge where they can check my like biometric like rhythm or something. They can. I guess they can tell if I'm lying or something's up about me, something's wrong. But it was like I need to get 15 or higher, and I was like, yeah, go ahead. Even though my character's like pretty cold-hearted and like she's very good at like. I mean, at the same time, I told them that they're fired. They should be pretty ominous about like. And honestly, the next time, Miranda would have just told them that they were executed for treason and just to like lay out like the charges that they faced and be like, okay, that person got don't fuck around with Geb, you know. But it is like I think it was they wanted me to keep it on the down low because it was like a PR thing. But Miranda, where she come from, you set examples, so
yeah. But yeah, with that, I'm gonna end stream here. I hope you guys enjoyed and have a wonderful night. I'll see you again very soon. And bye bye.
I was very interested because I'm like, ooh, if they do get some plot, because I'm like, I'm very much, I understand like from my side, it's like, haha, I won, no, but like we get to cover, but it's like also from like their side.